Good morning.
Welcome to Spurs Vision TV. Good morning. It's good evening. Yeah, good evening to all
No,
you
good
guys.
morning. Good morning where we are.
Oh, good morning where we are. I keep forgetting. It's in the morning.
Yes, in Manila and Malaysia, it is Monday morning.
Monday morning, Malaysia and Manila. Right. Of course, good afternoon to or good evening to all you guys in Europe, and of course, good morning to all you guys. Again, good morning to all you guys in the Americas. Right.
And good mid-evening to those in India.
Yep, especially in Canada, right? Today we've got a very special lineup of guests, right? And let's hope all of us will welcome them. Let me bring them in. Hi guys.
Hello.
Hello again.
Okay, so we get all kinds of politeness. We have a well-spoken Engwa. We have a pleasant, smiling Ian, and a politely talking Guguma. So,
and we are all from all over the world at the moment, right? From Korea,
we have one
Malaysia.
common bond.
Yep. We all have one common bond. I'm sure everybody's very perplexed with the lineup, right? What kind of formation are we going to play? Right, and it looks a bit weird, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't really have players that are in the Africa Cup of Nations, so it could be injury and COVID, but it doesn't look like our optimum team. It looks like a mix and match.
Yep. Not our first choices, but in Conte we trust. Let's see how it goes.
I think the interesting thing is the players we might have expected to play Reguilon, Skip, and possibly Lucas Moura are all on the bench. There was talk, certainly I saw last night and this morning, that the three of them are injured. So whether they've just got knocks from Leicester, I wouldn't put it past Conte if he's just playing a little game with Mr. Levy and say, look, this is the depth of the squad. Transfer window's a week away. This is the last game before the window. I need players because I haven't got the depth. I think Conte's capable of that, and I have no objection to that, albeit this is a big game, particularly if we can avoid defeat.
Yeah, but having said that, the thought going through my head is what Brad Matthews said, that the last time we played them, the Chelsea fans were chanting, the Antonio Conte chant, and he said that was painful to hear. So, if he's playing mind games with Levy, I hope he doesn't backfire.
No,
playing mind games with Tuchel. Tuchel will be going. That looks easy.
Well, that's not what I expected. Yeah,
that's not what I expected, right? And that looks easy, right? So I know this could be a Conte masterclass. What do you think, Guguma?
I was kind of thinking the same thing. Maybe he's playing mind games, with Tuchel. So I don't know. Like I heard some people saying, "Oh, why is he playing Tanganga and stuff?" But I don't know. I admire Conte even more because even though maybe Tanganga hasn't been playing very well recently, just to show a young player, I believe in you. I think you can do it, and it's such a big game.
Sorry, carry on.
Oh, no. Go ahead.
No, also Tanganga, sometimes to our detriment, is quite a thuggish player. Dyer knows how to put a boot in, so maybe a few cages are going to be rattled early on, so we can stop the Chelsea charge at the early part of the game.
And what do you think, Ingvar?
Maybe he can even stand up against Rudiger,
And Ingvar, your thoughts?
I think he's just trying something new just to throw Chelsea off, maybe mix it up a bit, and who knows, maybe he's just trying to defend it up, try not to leak any goals, maybe, because we've played them 3 times now this month.
It looks like we have 5 defenders.
Yeah.
right? So it could be a 5-3-2 or something, right? So you never know.
Well, it is West London. Oh, so many buses there.
Yeah.
See what you did there.
Yeah. But coming to it all, right? What Ian says, it could be a message out to the board, right? This is what I have, right? But before we continue, just have a shout out to the guys in the chats, right? Gracia Pretty, that's Jamie's wife, big up to her.
Yes,
Mark Swift, yeah. Mark Swift is one of my moderators, right? And of course we have Jens. Jens, why aren't you hopping on?
Hi,
Need to get you on. Hi, Jens. And of course we got Dr. J. Carl. Hi, Dr. J. Carl. Right, and what
I think
Jens
it's pronounced Jekyll, as in Jekyll and Hyde.
Oh, okay, Dr. Jekyll. All right. Can't figure it out. Has Conte been at the Chianti? Okay. Then of course Mark
at the Chianti.
Yeah.
Jens, you can't have been drinking if you can say that out loud.
Oh, Jens, surely Jens is drinking, right? Jens, I'm sure you're drinking, right? It's just depending what kind of beer. And of course we got Chris Agamba. Hi, Chris. Big up, Chris. Right. But now, no signings in 23 days. I mean, I'm sure you're quite used. I'm quite used to it already, right? And we were talking in the back room, right? You know, it's like holding back, and he brings you one or two signings.
Right, we're not 10 minutes in, so just keep it polite.
Yes, it's polite. Yeah. And then when he gets, when he gets one or two players, right? The whole fan base goes crazy and happy and all that. But I don't know. To me, it's that just as long the players that come in is the players that Conte wants. That's it.
I don't think we're going to get miracles in this window. As long as we see that Conte is not being treated like a doormat.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, look, this window is always difficult. It's not easy to get great players in, as everybody knows. Nobody has really done big business. I think we've got to get players out.
But Ian, I'm not saying about getting great players or anything. I'm just saying get the players that Conte wants.
Yeah.
Haven't you noticed, right? Before the transfer window, Conte has always been very, very upbeat. His face is always like, he's got that.
Yeah.
Are you sure? When he was at Chelsea, he wasn't upbeat, and most of the time he was.
No, but when the window came along, he's been very down nowadays. Every time he has his, he looks worried more.
I think let's. I'll try and keep my glass half full, as you well know. Let's wait and see what happens over the next 8 days, because there's talk. Dele's not in the squad today, and Ndombele's not in the squad. There's talk about Ndombele going to Paris Saint-Germain, amongst other clubs. They've offered us various players, but I can never pronounce it. Windium, the Dutch guy.
Wijnaldum.
Wijnaldum hasn't settled there that well. That's the kind of thing. If that happened, all of a sudden we're having a really good window.
But Ian,
yeah,
Levy will never exchange Wijnaldum for Ndombele for nothing. He's not going to take a 60 million loss. Come on.
Well,
unless it's a loan switch.
I think say there was a straight swap at the end of the season. I think it's going to be a loan deal. I think most of this, what we're going to do, is going to be loan deals. Traore looks like it's almost over the line. I'm just prepared. I rather hoped that when the window opened that we had some business, that Paratici had some business lined up, and it hasn't happened. So, but no one's doing a lot. Let's wait and see what happens over there. I think this time next week or week Monday.
Has anybody seen the Chelsea lineup?
Yeah.
No.
It looks like they're a 4-2-2-2.
How did that formation ever got created?
I don't know. I don't get it.
When I saw it, I was saying, what is that? It looks like a pagoda or something.
Yeah.
I was going, all right, Conte's gone Chinese.
Just quickly, and then I'll shut up, Eugene. Just something that came on from the Spurs Express. I saw on my Sky pictures. Tuchel being interviewed before the match and was asked about Tottenham's lineup, to which he apparently said, when asked about breaking Tottenham down, maybe Eric Dyer is playing in the 6. So maybe he thinks we're parking the bus and playing a back 6. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Right. Maybe he's gonna park the bus. That means we're gonna get peppered. Right. And do we have speed to do counter attacks? We have Bergwijn, right? Bergwijn is there.
Mm.
Right. Mora there?
He's
Mora's on the bench.
Mora's on the bench. Right. Where's our speed coming from? Sessegnon.
Sessegnon, yeah, he's
imagine the speech probably come from Amsterdam. Stop, it's not done yet.
No,
I would have thought that
Doherty's playing, right?
Yeah, but I would have thought that Bergwijn would have done the super sub again.
I don't know. Maybe he's giving his chance, right? He's scored 2
earned
goals.
his place now.
Yeah. Maybe that's why this is the time Bergwijn must prove himself, right? And score against big teams, right? That's what he needs to do. So today's a very good chance for him to do that, and I hope he does it. Like I said, this could be a Conte masterclass, or it's going to be a smacking by Chelsea again, all right?
No, it's either a Conte masterclass and we get a result, or it's Conte showing Levy that he's not going to be pushed around and showing him, look, is this what you want?
Yeah.
I mean, this would be a big game not to lose.
Yeah. Okay. We're getting close to the match soon. 3 minutes on my side here. Prediction time. Mark Swift says 2-2.
I would say 2-2, hoping for a 2-1 for us. But yeah, I'll stick with a score draw.
Okay.
Purely and simply because the squad we've got is hodgepodge, and Chelsea, irrespective of form, that they could put out 2 teams and they'd still be tough.
All right. And I'll get Guguma's prediction because Guguma is going to be jumping off to watch the match, and she'll be hopping back on again after the at halftime and maybe hopefully after the match, right? So Guguma, what do you think? 2-2? Are we going to win?
I think it's going to be 2-1 Spurs. And I have a feeling that Sessegnon's going to, I don't know, I'm really interested to see him play up there. So I have a feeling he's going to do something special.
Okay, let's hope the Guguma positivity carries the day.
Okay, Dr. Jekyll says 2-1 to Spurs too. Right, Ingwa?
Realistically, I'll go for Desmond 2-2, but maybe for today I'll be positive and go 2-1.
He passed away at Christmas.
Don't go there, Jamie.
Will help channel
No. Every Christmas, you can count on 1 or 2 very important figures or celebrities to pass away.
People pass away every day anyway, so
but for some reason it seems okay. Anyway,
what does it matter whether you're a celebrity or somebody?
And let's put in the 4-1 victory for Bobby Singh.
Bob Spur. Yeah.
Come on, Bob Spur.
Yeah, absolutely.
The thing is that good news is that Bobby's well on the road of recovery. Right, he's on the well of the road.
Yeah, he's reading our messages now and responding to some.
Oh, is he? I didn't know that.
Yeah, and he's been sending messages out too. Right, Ian. If you have time, just send him a private DM on his WhatsApp. Put it as a WhatsApp. He might reply you.
I'll stick with 2-1 to us.
Okay, we're all going for 2-1. Yeah. Okay, we're all going for 2-1. Yay! But my biggest fear is we're gonna get smacked. Oh dear, why am I like that?
Well, I've got a fairly intense day tomorrow, and you think we're going to get smacked. That's not a good combination.
Okay. Usually, I know that. I've got a fairly intense day tomorrow too. Right, and we are not in tomorrow. We are talking about today. We are already 12:30 here a.m. Yeah, not tomorrow. Today. Yeah. Guguma is what time? You're 1:30 a.m. your time there, right?
Yes. 1:30.
Guguma is 1:30 a.m. Yeah.
That's dedication.
Yeah.
We are
guys.
We are the Asian warriors. We will not be defeated by the middle of the night.
The game is starting soon.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just about to see, because you could let me know how far you are behind. Harry Winks has just kicked off.
You mean he's spat out his dummy?
Yeah, that's the one.
All right. Okay. All right. See you later, Guguma. See you at halftime.
Okay, see you at halftime.
Okay.
Cheers,
bye-bye.
Guguma.
Yeah, Guguma, bring us good news at halftime.
I say Guguma.
All right, guys.
Guguma.
Yep, game's gonna start. So that means that what time are you at now?
Right. I mean, just to tell you, I'm looking at the formation. I think we're at 4-4-2. I'm just looking at this. Davis Sanchez in the middle. Sanchez out. Oh Christ! Lukaku's nearly scored, but he hasn't.
Oh,
I'm just looking at as 4-4-2. I think orthodox 4-4-2. Looks like Sessa and Doherty wide on the flanks. Although I'm not sure there because Sanchez was way out left side. So I have to have a look.
What time are you at now?
I'm at 109, 110.
All right.
Mine's not that precise. Mine just says 1 minute.
All right. And Ingwa?
My stream had to restart it, so I don't know.
Yeah,
It's getting up again.
That's the fun. It's the irony of the fact that we can be
now I
different
understand.
places and be all different.
Now I understand what Ian
positions.
was saying.
No,
there's always been saying that Lukaku is unsettled.
3-5-2.
Yeah,
I'm
Lukaku is
trying to
unsettled
pick
at
the
Chelsea.
formation.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Jamie, stop crunching.
Yeah, Jamie, stop crunching. You make me nervous, Jamie.
Well, the thing is,
Well,
often
I'm going to mute you. If you're going to crunch, I'm going to mute you.
they often if people are anxious, they pick crunchy food. So this is just my soothing.
It's crunch time.
Yeah.
Engwa, do they have any? What kind of snacks do they? I suppose actually be Eugene would answer better because you've been in England for 10 years. You say what's the kind of snacks do they eat in the match, and you say probably Monster Munch and Ruffles and McCoys.
But to be honest, right? I can't remember.
No, but
I was
are
only
there
7.
Well,
I'm
like
53 now.
Yeah, but
I'm 53 now. I can't remember.
Eugene,
I don't even think about it. Yeah.
Eugene, what kind of beer snacks do they have when they're watching games in Malaysia?
Super rings.
Super
What are
rings,
they?
yeah.
Like you
cheese.
missed? Yeah, cheese.
Like
Cheezels.
cheese. Yeah.
You know Cheezels?
Yeah, but I'm talking about something a bit more exotic.
Oh, it's exotic.
I mean,
we do muruku, right?
Muruku, yeah.
Yeah, muruku.
That's good. Yeah, muruku.
Yeah, muruku. Yeah.
That's
Which
good,
is?
yeah.
Or rempeyek.
It's like an Indian crispy snack. It's like
Tidbits.
it's like batter, isn't it? It's just basically like
Deep
sticks
fried
of
batter.
batter, deep fried batter, and it's salty.
In West Africa,
It's
they
spicy.
call that chin chin. But I'm having I'm having chicharron with smoked vinegar, which is basically pork scratchings and vinegar. but it sounds
Filipino
better when you
pork
say
scratchings.
Filipino. Yeah,
Don't sound very kosher to me, Jamie.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I've never been I'm not Jewish. And
I'm
no,
Muslim.
no offense to my
I'm
Jewish
Muslim.
brethren.
There's that, you know.
You're Muslim as well.
Yeah, I'm Muslim too.
Okay, sorry, I'm not. I'm
So
not
that's
trying
why
to
we are having a very multicultural,
multicultural.
multi-religious.
But please don't take offense at my snackage.
Oh, come on! What the hell was that?
Sorry, I know you're talking about the football and not about the snack.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's 4-4. It's a 4-4-2.
I think it's 5-3-5, but it's
5-3-5. We can't have 5-3-5.
5-3-5. Would we win with
5-3-2?
5-3-5? Well, it's
It's
certainly
a flexible.
but Winks has done really well there.
Okay.
Got fouled. Excellent.
Nice.
But there seems to be a theme this season where we're having the kitchen sink thrown at us for the first.
Yeah.
When's the last time you came back to Malaysia?
I think 2019. So
okay. Do you come back every Chinese New Year or something like that?
I used to come back every summer. So May, June, July, but obviously because of COVID, I haven't been back. But I'm going to try and come back this summer. So maybe we'll meet up this summer.
Hey, we'll meet up. Yeah. We have to meet up.
Yeah.
We have to meet up. Right.
Last time I was back, it was the Ajax semi-final.
Oh,
wow. Away.
Yeah, away. And I stood up until like 4 a.m. to watch the whole thing.
Wow.
Wow.
Where were you born, Engwa?
I was born in Malaysia.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Which state are you from?
I was born in Ipoh, but I was raised in KL.
Oh, you're born in Ipoh. My mom's side is
Yeah.
from Ipoh.
Oh,
Right.
cool.
My grandma's house used to be Michelle Yeoh's father used to be my
Oh, really?
my grandma's
Wow.
neighbor. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Cool.
That's the wife number one, you know.
Number one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you talking about Michelle Yeoh as in James Bond and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know this sounds.
Guys, I know her brother very well.
Okay. No, I actually thought because of the surname that she was from Hong Kong or China.
No,
I know. Obviously, that
well, she's Chinese Malaysian, so that's why.
Yeah.
But I obviously
we have to identify ourselves as Malaysia nowadays.
Yeah,
no more Chinese Malaysian.
Yeah, Satu Malaysia, right? One Malaysia.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
tell me, you're still holding citizenship.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
I just have a PR
in the Philippines, it's the Chinese Filipinos proudly call themselves as Chinoy, T-S-I-N-O-Y, Chinoy.
Yeah, I know, but they always identify themselves as Filipinos first. Yeah. You're from KL too, that means. How old are you?
I'm 27.
27.
Oh, he's a child.
Yeah. Just the face, mate. I've got a young face. Turning 28 this year.
No, that still means I would have been 20 when you was born.
To tell the truth, right? How we say? My eldest girl is 29. Yeah.
Okay, so you are a man, but you're just a younger man than we are.
Hi, Scott. Scott is in the room too. Hi, Scott.
Yeah, Scott, long time no join the panel. Come on.
Scott's busy too. He's got some issues, right? I'll tell you about it later.
Okay.
But if he has time, he'll join us. He says that.
But also, this time on a Sunday, his kids will be up, so he's probably the house is probably too busy.
Yeah.
Because he's in England. You've probably seen he's in Alberta, which means that it's still Sunday morning where he is.
Yeah. I'm looking at
it looks a bit dull, this game.
Yeah.
Definitely 4-4-2 lineup.
Yeah.
Defensive 4-4-2.
Up top. Yeah.
I think he's testing out the big man and small man combination at the moment. Maybe at halftime he'll revert back to a 3-5-2. Yeah.
Like what he did at Inter with Lukaku and Martinez.
Yeah. He likes to play that kind of striking partnership, you see. So
Ian, was that the corner?
Yeah. Sessegnon putting the ball out. Unfortunately, it's not come to anything. But when you just give away an unnecessary corner like that and go, it leads to a goal. I don't know. No one gave. It looked like a bit panicky from Sessegnon, but fine.
Okay.
So,
I mean, I don't know. Just that the one before where,
our players don't communicate. That's the problem. I think that's why there's a communication problem between them. So, corners okay? Did we go down or go?
Yeah, the corner's all right. We're still 0-0. 9 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. Just the incident before that where Laurie's got the ball and tried to pick it really long to
Thiago had a free header.
We're clearly going to play very much counter-attacking football.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Chelsea free headers.
The way we're set up,
there's a free header.
Happily walk away with 0-0 now.
Yeah, I know. Chelsea is not fire. I mean, Chelsea doesn't. I mean, they don't look that sharp too. Right.
Harry's had a haircut.
All right. I don't know. Maybe Rudiger gets sent off, and we'll draw. Let's see what happens. Yeah, Harry's had a haircut.
Looking sharp.
Yeah,
he's a bit nut.
Well, I wouldn't know because I'm following the Spurs official commentary, but not the actual video. So
it doesn't describe people's haircuts.
No.
Oh, Kane gets a free kick. So, any goal? No goal. Oh, Harry Kane taking free kicks.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah. And he's always guaranteed to hit the wall. I don't know why.
If there was more action, we'll be having a running commentary by Ian by now.
Yeah,
shows how quiet the game's been.
It has been. Lloris has just made a big save, but I'm sort of a little bit reticent. I don't want to ruin it for anybody. I mean, I got right carried away the Liverpool game, which was an absolute.
No, it's okay. Go ahead. I keep telling you, don't have to worry. This is the special.
Looks injured.
Thing is, when Ian reacts, sometimes when you're not sure whether it's a good reaction or a bad reaction, he's just like, "Oh."
Yeah.
No, but if he commentates, if he commentates, then we know what's happening before it happens.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't mind, Ian. I don't mind because my feed seems to be about the same time as yours.
Right?
This is an away match, and we're very much. I mean, figures just come up on the screen. 6 attempts for Chelsea, none for us. 1 on target, which was just the one there that Lloris bashed away. I've also got a bad cough, so on COVID. So I don't want to talk too much.
Maybe have a hot toddy.
I had a whiskey with honey and lemon before.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, I might go and have a little scotch now, but that might set me off again. But
I hope you're talking about drink and not any relative.
Yeah, absolutely. This is not very good. This is not exactly
Dyer is playing rugby.
Riveting at the moment.
Yeah.
And Davis
if we
making
score,
a break down
I'll
the
have
right-hand side, tackled, or left-hand side even. Oh,
is Engwa on Is Engwa on any of our WhatsApp chats?
Not yet. This is the first time. Later, I'll bring him in. Don't worry. Right. And guys, don't forget. Yeah, in Twitter DM.
That's brilliant by Winks. Driving on now towards the edge of the penalty area. Left foot shot. Saved by the goalkeeper. There you go. You want that?
Yes, we want that.
Engwa, do you know the name Alan Mullery?
What's that?
Ra Mullery.
Yeah, Alan Mullery is one of our classic players from the 70s and late 60s. But Ian sounds a lot like him. And Mullery often gets brought onto Sky and various broadcasters. The voice of experience when Tottenham are playing games.
In fact, I don't know if that interview that Tottenham Tantrum Gold did with Steve Perryman, Vancouver and Dermot was absolutely brilliant. I mean, they handled it so well. Just that game that they showed, the 1972 semi-final with AC Milan, where Perryman scored twice and Mullery was on loan at Fulham and was recalled for the match and was absolutely outstanding in both legs, including scoring the crucial goal in Milan. So nothing to do with the game, but be strong, Scott.
Jamie, look at the message. That's why Scott
I've seen it. Yeah, and Scott, just keep your family as healthy as possible. Follow the protocol.
Dr. Jatto says that we are lulling them into a false security. Yes, we are. That's what Spurs always does. Right. And Jamie, Scott M says, enjoy and listening. Yeah, big up, Scott. Big up. All right. 15 minutes in.
Yeah.
It looks like a dull game to me.
Yeah, it's not a great game so far, but that's fine because that's how we've set up. I mean, we've set up to keep this game relatively tight. Albeit you'd say, hang on a minute, they've had 6 shots at goal, but they've only managed to get 1 on target that was dealt with pretty comfortably by. What is that? Winks has gone absolutely bonkers at Sanchez for an absolutely lunatic trying. It's one of those things that Sanchez has cut out of his game. That sort of stupidity. and got away with it. But ball could have gone to Lloris. He could have done anything with it. He sort of up and under it in rugby terms. But it's
Ian
all
says that he's not
Chelsea in
sorry.
possession.
Ian, distraction. Look at the comment by Jens.
In the ropey, yeah, lovely fella. Got a picture with him from Jens and Roberts with the UEFA Cup. Robert said to me, "Don't fucking drop it." Yeah. Very good, Jens. Oh, very good.
How was your holiday, Ian?
Oh, it was wonderful. I mean, I love the Caribbean, love the people, the whole way of life. And of course, the weather's so good at this time of the year. Funny thing is, I had this cough before I went. It was not too bad when I was there, and it's come back again. And my partner's up in bed. She's got flu-y symptoms as well. So maybe that's coming as well. But
the weather.
No, but it's not even. Well, yeah, it could be going from hot climb to cold climb, but he had the symptom before he went. So
it's relatively mild here, like 5, 6, 7 degrees. And sometimes, well, if it got really cold, it would kill all the germs.
Well, it's viral, not. Well, it depends. Anyway, I mean, you've gone from the behind.
Bergwijn's just made a wonderful run. Has the ball gone out? No, but he's just made 60 yards up the pitch. Really, really good run.
Yeah. Any of you guys American football fans?
I used to, but I am, but I don't really keep up with as much because my team.
I'm a Niners fan. Right. Niners came back from 7-0. Oh, was it 10-3 to beat the Packers today? Wow.
Yeah, now I'm a Bears fan, and this season the Packers have been just running all over us.
Niners packed the Packers out.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that the Packers, to put it in comparison,
my
team.
No, but he lost.
Chicago Bears have been stomped by the Packers.
Now I understand what you're saying, Ian. Oh yeah, I know the Bears and the Packers. Yeah, big rivals. Yep.
But one little story, just trying to talk. You're talking about American football. Yeah. There was a story that seems to have gone up right under the Doherty. I tell you what, that's a nasty little stamp on Sarr, the young lads. Yeah. Oh, that's nasty. That's really nasty.
Oh, dear, red card.
Well, they will look at it. Probably not. It's probably one of those, yellow,
50-50s?
orange cards. But
all right,
it's nasty, and the referee's not seen it at all. It is being checked. That was a nasty. Oh, that's not nice. That is not nice, and he's gone on his ankle. That's how you do ankle ligaments. That's not nice. If you've all seen the tackle now, I don't know. I don't know if the check. It's not saying the check's over, but who's the referee? What is that? God, what's his name? By the television pictures, they're still focused on Doherty. He's got a problem here.
I guess it's going to be a red card.
Might still be looking at it. Yeah, the ball's way gone when he's gone there. That is a nasty tackle.
No, but it's going to be a red card. Watch it.
It's one of those. To me, it's an orange card. But of course, unless it's a clear and obvious error, they won't review it. They won't look at it. But the referee's missed one there because that's a clear foul and at least a yellow card. And Sarr's limping off. And I'm not surprised. That right on the ankle ligaments.
Yeah,
checks
and
over.
Leg bends as well.
They could break.
Tanganga's waiting, but he needs to come off the pitch. He can't be treated on the pitch. Yeah. So, but he's got away with one there. No, we're all right, Jens. But he got away with one. And I think he's got away with one because it's not a clear and obvious error. As I said, it's a sort of orange card tackle. So they wouldn't review that. And I think
not even a yellow card.
No, as in yellow, but borderline red.
Yeah.
I was lucky.
Because if you've been following Ian Used to be
Oh,
a
Rogers
ref.
out. Yeah, big win for you guys. Yeah,
One of my
Aaron
pals.
Rodgers is out.
This is the guy from Green Bay, is it?
Yeah.
Um,
Aaron Rodgers was supposed to be a draft pick, and some another Niners snubbed him, and he's been on this kind of you should have gotten me kind of thing. So, but Niners beat them today. So
yeah, but I mean, people are pleased that he's out rather than his team's out. Is this because of his anti-Biden, anti-vax rants?
Oh, he's like that? I don't know.
Oh, right. Okay. I mean, I only picked this up about an hour ago on Facebook. One of my pals who lives in Dayton, Ohio, an old primary school friend of mine, made some comment, and I had a quick look on
primary school
on Google, but I didn't get a lot. Chelsea have got a corner at the moment. I was just going to say something with the American football, but the ball's gone high to the far post, headed by, was it Rudiger, and away. But it's defense against attack at the moment. We have got really 11 men. That's another good header out. I mean, in fairness, defensive shape is not pretty. It is certainly not pretty. You won't be making any fans. Oh God, Tanganga's now gone. Is it Tanganga or Sessignon? Won't be thumping down. I didn't see much in that, but he's gone holding his face. It is Tanganga. Right. Yeah, it was Tanganga. Just he was on the left-hand side.
Is this really holding his face, or is this a Rivaldo?
No, he had his face on the advertising.
On the live, Jamie, I didn't see anything that makes me think that's going to be, and he's back up. That's a Chelsea player going off, but it's starting to get a little bit towsy, and I think that tackle by Doherty on Sarr.
It's getting nasty now, right? So this is going to turn out to another battle of the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
sing up.
Oh, now
Mount's he's just held his own position, and Tanganga's gone into the boards. There's nothing in that. Nothing in that. I mean, this is where,
could have been painful though.
Are we having another VAR review now? We're on. We're on anyway.
Okay, Ian, I think you need to mute and have that hot toddy now.
Yeah, I need to get that hot tug out. Yeah. Paul Tierney, that is right, Scott. Well done. That's exactly who it is. But it's one of those games you feel it might kick off.
They're nasty. Yep, let's see how that goes. Right, Spurs never turn nasty.
This might be one of these halves where we don't have a shot at goal and run about one on target.
Well, we had one. Wings had one.
Oh yeah, we did. We had Winks's.
Yeah, and we'll have like 2 attempts or 3 attempts at goal.
That ball's out, surely. Must be my eyes.
Ingvar, which part of KL are you from?
Do you know Hatamas area?
Yeah.
Hatamas,
yeah. I work at the moment. I'm working at Damansara Heights.
Oh yeah, it's nearby then. Yeah.
Be a yellow card for Chelsea. It is. Can't see who it's got. Bergwijn's Thiago Silva, yellow card. Bergwijn's done this a couple of times. He's picked up the ball sort of a third of the way out and run at Chelsea, and they've just pulled him down. This taking one for the team, I think they call that. Yeah. He started very well, Bergwijn. Started very well.
Yeah. Dyer's been pretty decent heading the.
So does that beg the question? We've extended Lloris's contract. Dyer's come back to health. It looks like Romero might be back soon, and then we realise because of a couple of good games that Bergwijn is worth keeping, and that's our transfer window.
Yeah,
I'm like 40 seconds behind Ian, Scott. So you're 2 minutes behind them. So
it's 3-0 to Chelsea, Scott. But you'll be up there in a minute.
Get ready.
So just while we got a little lull, Sanchez bringing the ball out.
Famous last words.
Yeah. Well. Sloppy ball, and Winks has to hack it out of play. The one story that went a little bit under the radar from a Spurs point of view that bothered me is I've always had this. I've been on streams vision that with the American football set up at the club, that the plan would be to have a franchise at Tottenham
Stadium.
What, London Monarchs?
They're like, well, London Hotspur, I thought, but either way, let's not get hung up on the name.
No, because when we had the World League back in the 90s, the team at Wembley was the London Monarchs, and I went to a few of their games.
Okay. Just Jacksonville have arranged. I think you may the owner of Fulham also owns the Jacksonville. Is it Panthers?
Jaguars,
and they suck. They suck.
Yeah, well, I know they suck, but he's just signed a contract to take 2 games to Wembley. Now, I rather thought that that had gone by the wayside because of Tottenham having the front of the contract with the NFL. It just worries me that if
Hojbjerg's frustrated.
It's the Daigle effect. He's dissuaded the NFL from going to the ground.
If he were to if he were to bring the Panthers as a franchise to London,
Jaguars.
That would the Jaguars. All right, sorry, the Jaguars to London, then that would absolutely.
The Panthers are the Carolina Panthers, right?
You know,
we're confusing Ian.
Yeah, I know. And funnily enough, Kane was. You just see it. Kane tried to put a ball through to Bergwijn, almost identical to Wednesday night, but just overhit it, and the ball went through to Abizaleta. But Abizaleta. I need to have a look at the Chelsea team.
I think it's Apilziqueta.
Do you know my pronunciation of names is? I've just seen Jens on Twitter.
All right, Jens.
What's he do now? Was he trolling again?
I'm going to retweet that. Very good. Brilliant, Jens. Funny man. Let's go back. Arsenal only drawing with Burnley was a great result for us today.
Okay.
Liverpool making ground on City.
Yeah, I think those 2 teams are absolutely. Yeah, I'm getting confused with the goalkeeper and the right back, but there you go. I mean, they've got them lined up as 4-1-4-1, but they're not anyway. That will help. But it's very much just playing around in midfield. They're having a lot of the ball, Chelsea, without creating anything really clear. In fact, they're creating nothing clear cut, which I think will suit Conte. Brilliant jump by Lukaku. Sessegnon's done well. Oh, it's brilliant. Bergwijn's just got himself ahead of Hudson-Odoi, I think, and bought a free kick. Beautiful. And that's how we're going to play. It's almost like it was, in fact, Thiago Silva again. It's almost like
we're parking the bus again.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it's almost like American football with a first down. You know, you knock the ball up high and then try, get in possession and then try and get a free kick, and you're another 10 yards up the field, first down and what have you.
Whenever we get a free kick, we always go backwards.
Yeah, and we've just given a cheap one away. Hojbjerg's just given a fairly cheap one away. But
cheeky Nando's.
Yeah, Scott says Rudiger and Silva much smarter than the Leicester centre backs, not letting Bergwijn run past them. Spot on with that comment. Absolutely, that was bang on. Yeah, they read that run, and there wasn't the space that Kane had on Wednesday night, and of course it's 29 minutes gone, not nearly 99 minutes gone, so players are fresher in body and mind. I mean, I wonder about Leicester's fitness, to be honest. They concede a lot of late goals. And you look at Tielemans' pass.
Is there going to be a yellow card?
No.
Wasn't that a tactical foul? Just ran across him.
We're talking about Højbjerg?
Yep.
No, it's just says Ziyech, the official Spurs, Ziyech off by Højbjerg, right side free kick.
Oh, that doesn't look nice too.
Well,
We've been
considering that,
nasty today.
considering
Our
that,
tacklers are going in,
yeah. Well,
It's
considering
not-
that Silva got the yellow card, and it's Doherty's tackle that seems to have been the most
Yeah,
worthy of sanction.
yeah. Well, the referee missed it. I mean, it was not a great piece of refereeing, and his assistant was very close. I mean, the thing is, they can't go back and review a yellow card. So whoever's VAR is saying it's not a red card, and he's missed the yellow. So Doherty gets away without sanction. I suppose it's the perverse way we interpret these rules, but that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
And we don't mind it when it works for us, but when it goes against us, we scream blue murder.
Tell me.
Yep.
I mean, what was it? Was it a couple of games ago where we had 3 VAR decisions go against us?
Yeah, they were all correct. I don't have any problem with that. I think Atkinson had a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. Not helped by either of his assistants.
All the VAR.
I mean, he flagged the linesman flagged for the first one, which was a foul. But they must have been communicating to say it was inside the box. And in fairness, it never looked inside the box on the live, never mind about on the replay. And then the one that he gave for the foul against the goalkeeper, that was just, I mean,
Engway, you're going for the hard
stuff.
No!
It's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gone. 1-0 Chelsea.
Is it?
No.
Yeah? No, nearly.
Oh, nearly. Oh.
I wasn't sure whether a goal had been scored or Doherty had done another tackle and got called for it.
Come in there. Lukaku got a steal on is it Davis or Dyer? But he missed his kick. So, if he makes good contact, he's going to score. But
yeah, Engwer, I just wondered what you was drinking. It looked like it might have been a supermarket-based energy drink.
No, it's just water, unfortunately. Okay. Sorry to disappoint.
Now, the thing is, remember, apart from one trip in 2017, I haven't really kept up to speed with what's available in the UK since 2014. So I'm sure there's been various drinks and foods that I haven't had the delight of sharing. So my diet's my diet's more Filipino than English now. So
yeah, he miskicked it. Lukaku.
Yeah, he just missed his kick. But I mean, they're pressing Chelsea. They could score at any point with this, but we're defending well. I don't know what the plan to get up the field is.
God, what was that?
We're losing the ball very, very easily. But
we keep losing the ball.
Well, giving it away then.
We haven't got much of a support on the bench. I mean,
well, he's got Skip Moura.
Yeah, but is it a healthy Skip?
Well, I mean, Skip played, I think, every game bar the last game of the season for Norwich, and that's a 46-game season. So there's nothing wrong with his fitness. So I'm a little bit surprised he leaves Skip out quite a bit. I know it's a level up at Premier League, but he looks like one of these lads that can just run all day.
Maybe he was saving him for the second half.
Well,
right.
That's a corner to Chelsea, but
is Skip on the bench?
Skip's on the bench, yeah. I mean, maybe I think there was certainly, as I said before, when we first came on air, that there was Skip, Reggie, and Lucas Moura all believed to be carrying some knocks, and none of them. So I heard this morning those three weren't going to play, and that's how it's transpired. Again, we went the ball in the air from the corner. Chelsea doing a lot of hitting the first defender, but we have a lot of defenders back. In fact, we have a lot of first defenders back as a foul to us. So again, bought a free kick off Jorginho.
So this could be a Conte's masterclass. 0-0 draw.
I mean, if he could, I'd take a draw. I'd absolutely take a draw.
Yeah,
no shame. Yeah.
No shame in getting a draw at Chelsea.
Against Chelsea, exactly.
At Stamford Bridge.
Yeah.
We lost at home, right? Earlier.
3-0.
Yeah, I was
Well,
there.
that's Nuno's
Oh, you went
defeats
for the
don't
match.
count.
Yeah, do you remember I texted you or spoke to
yeah,
you,
yeah,
Eugene, on your stream?
Yeah.
And yeah.
How
Wasn't a
far are
good
you
day.
behind, Engwa?
I'm
Who's
on
in West-
35. Oh, I'm 35, 10 seconds now.
Oh, you're 20
He
seconds
should
behind
he
me.
should just
Yeah.
if he's in West London, he can stick his head out the window and just listen.
The whole match is a bit niggly.
Yeah.
I mean, the one thing I would say, it's a foul by Tanganga, I'm sure. Yeah, Tanganga's getting a yellow for that. Not the worst foul, but I think he's saying it's a couple, so Tanganga's got a yellow. Arguing about it, but no, he just played the man. I mean, when you look at it on Hudson-Odoi, when you look at the Doherty tackle, and you look at that, but there you go. Ian got it just as I was typing. What was that about the injuries? Yeah.
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 And Ian looks worried now. Okay.
No,
that's why.
No.
That's
This is my intellectual face, Eugene. This is when I'm deep in thought.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have to pretend to be intelligent, otherwise you guys don't have me on shows.
We have everybody on the show.
No offense, Engwa.
Sessignon's running through here. Oh no, he's pulled it.
Oh.
He's missed it by almost into the corner flag. So he's missed the goal by about 50 yards.
Okay.
By 50 yards.
Other than that, it was really close. He's gone through here, left foot. He's better than that. I mean, he's nearly put it out for a throw in. No, he's just scuffed it. Pity. Because Chelsea have got all the problems if we score.
Yeah.
Or at least all the on-pitch problems.
We're going with a high press here, but they're playing.
He gets through
quite nicely.
Wow.
Good tackle in midfield. Now Bergwijn's having a run at them. Pushed it out to Kane, right-hand side of the penalty area. Doherty's showing Doherty now. Problem is when Kane's out there, who's in the box to convert anything? Bergwijn on the edge of the penalty area. Oh, he's not given a free kick for that. It's one of those marginal ones. Edge of the penalty area. It's okay. We never score from free kicks to the edge of the penalty area anyway, so why worry about it? Oh, that's a great tackle. That's a foul, surely. Well, he's given a goal kick, but Lukaku was just in. But it's a brilliant tackle by it's Dyer done brilliantly. That's a brilliant tackle. And I think he's given. I don't know if he gave the goal kick or the free kick, but that's what happened. We pressed quite high there, and suddenly nearly got done on the counter. Yeah.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I think Dyer got the last touch, so it should have been a corner if it wasn't a free kick. But Bergwijn's done him again in midfield.
Engwa, I know that Ian's doing an admirable job with
Kane Spurs! Kane has scored!
Really? Oh,
he's disallowed it.
Oh, was it offside? I don't know.
See, the first time I go to a different web page to check something, and then I get... Look.
I'm just going on to mute here because...
Yeah, Ian, but you, Engwa and I are wearing headsets. We just, the whack just popped out of our ears just then.
No, he's doing his Devo kind of thing. He's rewatching it.
Are you okay, Engwa?
Can
you still hear us?
Good. My ears are still working.
I was about to say, Engwa, I know Ian's given us a good commentary, but
Offside?
don't be afraid to chip in. Okay.
No, definitely. But I mean, he's like only just 20 seconds ahead of me, so would probably sync up just about.
Yeah, but if you have any
Guys,
even if-
it's a VAR review. Kane
Ooh.
has scored. I didn't see an infringement.
I don't know what. Yeah,
The referee has seen an infringement.
is it on the
But
defender
it's
that?
VAR review.
maybe he's trying to balance out the fact that he missed the
Oh, I think they're
Doherty.
checking of Kane pushing a defender down or something. Surely that can't be infringement.
Ian's doing his best poker face.
Keeping us in suspense.
I'm trying to read his reaction because either way, it's going to be the first one.
It's
Licking
not.
his
It's not going to be a goal.
Ah.
Oh, okay. And Conte is scolding Tanganga.
Oh yeah, turn the
Well,
volume
the
off.
goal's disallowed, but
Yeah.
seems a
Yeah.
bit harsh. Seems very harsh. But
Disallowed for a push from Kane on Thiago
push.
Silva.
yeah, it's not. Yeah, not offside, Scott. Certainly not offside.
And Bergwijn went down with no one around him. He's back up after treatment.
But Bergwijn's showing
Spurs
again really well.
Spurs official commentary side.
But I mean, Thiago Silva's absolutely milked that.
Of course,
I mean,
he's
so
overran it.
If we
and
got
fell.
ahead, I mean, I didn't see a foul in the build-up. I might have to tell you, when I'm watching on the live, I'm not thinking, oh, that's a foul by Kane.
He just went down.
Yeah,
Went
overran
down
and
very
fell over.
easily. Now, Tanganga needs to be careful. He's letting him play on, but he's having a little bit of trouble with is it Hudson-Odoi out there. He needs to watch that because going down to 10 would be a major problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if we take him off at half time,
well,
who would go in his place?
Well, he's played. He could put Doherty back there, couldn't he?
Change
I
formation.
mean, he
then.
could put Skip into midfield and bring Doherty as right wing back. I mean, that would work. But there is a case for bringing Tanganga off before he gets sent off.
Yeah, he's been arguing with Conte anyway.
Having said that, at the moment, if he goes by yellow cards, we're winning because Silva and Jorginho, whatever his name is, Jorginho have got yellow cards for Chelsea, and Tanganga's the only yellow card for us. So
yeah,
but that doesn't give us that doesn't give us 3 points, does it?
Yeah. I tell you, say what you want about Eric Dyer. He's just made another brilliant block on Lukaku.
I haven't said nothing bad about him yet.
He's superb defender. You just see this left foot shot by it. He's right. It's fabulous defending. And there was that one just before when I think he got the last touch. May have been a foul, but he's been absolutely immense this half. Eric Dyer, immense.
So he's not lived up to his name. Then he's not been Dyer.
Anything but.
Don't jinx it, though.
I'm not.
Oh Jesus! Corner, really close. Was that Sanchez or?
See,
got the final touch at the back post.
Anyway, you jinxed it by saying don't jinx it. Because as soon as you said don't jinx it, as soon as you said that, Ian said, "Oh, there's a corner coming." Oh, yeah.
What do you call that? A reverse jinx? I don't know.
I think it's called thinking too much.
Yeah. Or it's just called being a Spurs fan.
Yeah.
It's headed over. 44-29. Now, I would imagine there's 2, maybe 3 minutes of stoppage time. Been a couple, probably 2 minutes. So, but we're 44-36 on the clock. Silva's got to that ball first. Shouldn't have done.
Right corner.
Yeah, but I mean they're defending. We're defending well.
Reasonably well. But Chelsea is just not. I don't know. Chelsea doesn't have any bite, I guess.
Yeah, don't say that. 3 minutes. Yeah, it's 3.
3 other minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a lot of time.
Maybe I'm just a bit optimistic. There's been a couple of stoppages, so, and of course the VAR. I forgot about the VAR review.
Engwer, that's why we need Gugamar to come back at half time. We're getting a bit negative.
Right. Well, this is a really important 2 or 3
Another
minutes.
corner, right?
She'll come back and say, look, we can still do it. We can still have 2-1. And we'll go, okay, we believe. Let's go into the second half.
Even if it's 3-0 down. Yes, we can still
Sanchez going to get yellowed. He's lucky not to. Sanchez has given away, Sessegnon rather, has given away a free kick clumsily. And of course, it's
well, it's 3 minutes of added on.
Outside right position, so chance to lob another one in. This you just get that bad feeling, don't you?
Shush, Ian, come on. Have that hot before you say anything else like that. Have your hot toddy. Get your voice.
I'm going to pour a scotch in a minute. It's gone 5 o'clock here, so
it's gone 1 in the morning here.
Yeah. Catching practice for Lloris. There's the man with his glass half full, suddenly going almost 3/4 empty, but it's just catching practice, that free kick.
All right. Sessegnon gets a yellow card. No,
probably could have done. They're a little bit inconsistent, the refereeing, but he's kept a lid on it.
Single malt.
Yep, Ian. What are you drinking now, Jens?
I'm saying single malt. Yeah, probably a Glenfiddich, I think.
Oh.
Actually, I rarely drink, mainly for the fact that I've got a sweet tooth and also church boy. But Jura?
Oh no, I don't like the Island malts at all. The PT ones. No, Speyside or Highland malts always.
There was one there was one that I had in BGC, which is Bonifacio Global City. It's the fancy part of Manila. They had a best of British show, and I had tasted one, and it was smoky. It was like a smoky flavor, and it just evaporated on the tongue.
Yeah, I don't like the sort of Lafroig and the various Island malts.
No, my grandfather's Scotch Irish. His favourite was Glenfiddich.
Yeah, well, great tackle by. We're 47:55 now, so I think, come on, blow Paul. Yeah, half time. We got to half time.
Okay, we got to half time.
Right, we can breathe out now.
Okay. All right, don't hold your breath. Second half is coming up. All right. So,
contrary to people's expectations, Jens, I don't drink meths. I tell you, they're arguing about the decision. I mean, Glen Ord is rather nice. I don't know that one, but there's a few Tottenham complaints about presumably they're arguing about the goal that was disallowed, but you know.
Yeah, but isn't that after the horse is bolted? I mean,
well, and it's like, what are you going to get from arguing about it? The referee going to go back and say, "Oh, okay, then we'll give the goal." You know,
maybe
no. This is showing the nasty side of Spurs. You know, we've never been nasty, so now we'll be nasty.
Yeah,
we have to pressure the ref, right? Getting his ear.
I don't have any problem with that.
Yeah,
make the ref doubt himself.
Let me get my Glenfiddich. I'll be back in a second.
Yep. Go and get your, and it's just behind.
Oh, so convenient.
Behind.
Oh, we thought he was going on a trek down to the kitchen, and he's just gone to the cabinet.
But guys, hold on. I'm going to get some snacks.
Okay, so Engwer, you have a chance to talk. So,
oh my god.
So don't worry. What is your opinion of the game so far? Are you encouraged? Are you worried?
I'm happy that we just haven't conceded. That's all I'm going to say. Like, I think it's good that we're just defending, because I don't think we can go toe to toe with Chelsea.
So, are you thinking it's going to be
maybe a 0-0
or 1-0 either
or
way?
1-1? Yeah. I'll take a draw right now. That's what I would say.
Which one? From the cabinet or from the kitchen? Draw.
Oh, to know, but Yeah.
I
I'm
don't
happy so far.
know why. For some reason, you say West London. I keep thinking about Ealing Broadway. Do you live anywhere near
Broadway?
Ealing Broadway?
No, I live more near Kingston. Oh, it's got the Glenfiddich out.
Yeah, that's Glenfiddich.
Nice one.
Yeah, Glenfiddich was my
Riddick,
grandfather's
sorry.
favorite.
12-year-old.
My grandfather's
I've
favorite.
got the 15-year-old in my kitchen as well.
You've got a 15-year-old in your kitchen.
No,
That
I mean
sounds a bit
Glenfiddich.
dodgy.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. No, the thing is, I've even though I'm born again Christian and whatnot, I've never been much of a drinker because I have a sweet tooth.
That's fair enough. Means sweet things are nice.
Yeah.
What do you like?
No,
Mocktails?
Engwa.
Have you tried this?
Eugene's teasing you with super rings.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see your screen there. Sorry. Oh, yeah.
We have something. We
That's
have
the
something
stuff.
similar in the Philippines, but it's got a different name. But it's
All right.
are they sweet cheese rings? Sweet cheese crispy rings.
Yeah,
Savory.
just cheesy white crispy rings.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
for some reason, anything that's cheese flavored in the Philippines is majoritively sweet cheese. Hi,
Hi,
Gugama.
Guguma. Sorry, I went to get some snacks, Guguma. Do you have this in Korea?
I've
Another-
seen it actually at like the foreign mart, but they don't sell it at like the regular convenience.
Okay, this is a Malaysian kind of snack, Southeast Asian kind.
Gugama,
Yeah,
what is the snacks that get eaten when Koreans are watching a sporting event?
Definitely for football, chimek, which is fried chicken and beer.
Oh no! Yeah. I know. Even in the Philippines, there's chicken and beer. There's chicken and beer bars for the Koreans in Manila. It's ironic that you have such exotic food, but then the favorite is chicken and beer. It's like
Everybody loves it. Mm-hmm.
but they're cooked in different ways all around the world, and the Korean fried chicken is actually a nice. So I'm now hungry. Come on, it's 1:22 in the morning, and you guys are
You always
making me
bring up
hungry.
food, that's why.
Yeah, I know. I've had my no, Gugama, it's fine. Engwa is basically speaking the truth. So, but no, I've had my snackage early, which has whet my appetite, but it's too late to have like a.
Yeah,
anything
Jens,
heavy.
we should change the name of the show to Come Dine with Jamie. Yeah, because the Shelf Side Spurs guys were saying Jens is going to have his own special cook with Jens or something like that.
What we
with
should
Jens.
do, we can
Cooking
have a
with
spin-off
Jens, yeah.
channel. We can have a spin-off channel. It'll be Spurs Asian Cookery.
I would watch that. I would watch that.
But then we
By the
can
way-
then we can debate what's better, kimchi or pad thai, or then we could have fish and chips versus what's the Malaysian rendang.
Rendang. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, by the way, Jamie, speaking about cheese, I remember I tried the Filipino like cheese and ice cream dessert. Was it?
Yeah, ube queso.
Yeah, I actually quite liked it.
Yeah,
Cheese
no,
and-
it's
and ice cream.
that's what I've always had a bit of struggle with. It's like one of the first times I came here, I was like, why are they putting cheddar cheese on the top of a
Yeah.
cake? And ube is actually a sweet potato, but it's actually a nice flavor for ice cream. But
Yeah,
they
yeah.
like to have ube, which is sweet potato, or camote, as they call it here, and queso is the Philippine word for cheese for those that aren't Filipino. But it's not like a cheddar flavor. It's like a sweet cheese flavor. So
yeah.
But I mean, what was it? The last few years we've had all these popular flavors. I mean, we've matcha. A couple of years ago,
yeah.
everything was matcha, and
Yeah.
then everything was sweet salted caramel. So
Sesame? Black
no,
sesame?
no. Oh yeah, not sure about that. Maybe I missed that one. But no. My favorite dressing is the Kewpie sesame dressing from Japan.
Oh yeah, that's good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on a green salad with sliced tomatoes and Greek or white cheese.
I'm on the wrong
hungry.
show. I thought I was on a football chat.
No, this is half time. This is when we be going to get a pie
Yeah.
or going to the chicken shop.
I've got to be honest. I looking at that again and just listening to the comments in the studio. There was a little push by Kane on Silva. He made absolutely the most of it, but once it's given, it's one of those clear and obvious errors. No, but
it's 0-0. So the 2-1, the 2-2, all the predictions so far can still come true. And let's be positive. We're not down at the half, and none of our players have been sent off. Yes.
No, but this performance is much better than the one we had against them during the League Cup, right?
Okay, what are you eating your super rings now? I can hear this.
Maybe that confirms it.
Right, now you can hear the crunching, right?
No, not crunching.
Back at you.
I can hear like munching, but not crunching.
It's me, Jamie. I'm eating peanuts with my whiskey.
Okay, sounds like a
pub
great combination.
Actually playing pretty well. I was like worried in the beginning because Mount and Ziyech looked really strong on the right, but I mean they've had most of the possession, but defensively I think like we're playing well, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, no, I agree. There's a game plan, and they're sticking to this game plan rigidly.
Yes.
I think Bergwijn's been superb as that little link between the defense and the attack, coming deep into the space. He's played
He's
really
running at
well.
the defenders, yeah.
Yes. Doherty was looking really good too. I was really happy for him, you know. Everyone's it feels like the team's playing together, you know, so I'm optimistic.
You're always optimistic.
I guess if we can push up the intensity, right, in the second half, we might catch them off guard. You see?
Yes.
That's the thing I can see.
Have a quick break. I'll be back.
All right.
Okay. See you in a bit.
Everybody's gonna get snacks. Jamie, you started this.
Okay, right. No, I had my snacks before you guys even thought about it. So
yeah, that's right. Now the show's back on. So
I think Ian needs more than a hot toddy. I think he needs.
Big up to Footy Life. Footy Life, you're Tom, right? If you're not mistaken.
Hi, Tom.
Yeah, he's Tom. Yeah, he's been on. He's always on the Will Stewards. He's been on Talk to K before, right? Nice to catch up with you. I think we've been on a couple of shows on Will's channel before, Tom. Right. If you want to hop on, I'll throw the link into the comments. You can join us and watch along. Our very own special kind of watch along. Well, you guys watch us watching.
Okay, Alan. I know even if you get excited, just keep your commentary down to the necessary because I don't want that cough to get any worse.
Yeah. Alan's coughing. Yeah, you're not Alan. Ian. Why you keep calling Alan?
Nah, because I say he sounds like Alan Mallory, and he looks like Alan, and he looks like Alan Brazil.
Yeah. It's
well,
Tom.
I've got a drink, so maybe I do.
Yeah.
Oh, come! I'll throw you the link. Throw it into the chats. Hold on.
Gogamal, do we not get to see what you look like?
No.
No, she thought she escaped that because we said that she was going to put her camera on in the Arsenal game, and that got postponed. So she's like, I'm saved.
All right, Tom. The link is in the chats. Hop on if you want to. Tom is actually a Manchester United fan. Yeah. It's good to get another opinion on during the watch along, right?
And the strange thing that they get Ronaldo and he's been almost invisible this season.
But they won yesterday, right? In the last minutes again.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, you've been in Glasgow too long, Ian. You just went,
yeah. Maybe that's right. And my mum's Scots as well, so I've probably always had a little bit of that, but more here.
No,
I never thought it was offside. By the way, I think there was a lot of complaints it was offside. Not
Kane's
for me,
goal?
looking at the lines of the pitch, the cut lines of the pitch.
No, Kane wasn't offside. I think it was for the push.
Offside. I would also.
No, his hands was out like that, right? Whenever the hand is on the back, they always deem it as a push, whether it is or it's not.
Oh, hang on, we're talking about. You talking about the Kane one?
Oh, the Kane one, yeah. Oh, you said
once he's disallowed it, it's never going to be overturned.
Of course, it'll never be overturned, right? It'll never be overturned, right?
But there you go.
Yeah, hold on, let me bring on Tom. Hi, Tom. How you doing?
Hi, Tom.
Yeah, hi guys, how we doing?
And where are you residing?
Manchester, at the moment.
That's where I went to university.
I don't live here though.
Okay.
So who's your team, Tom?
Man United.
It's United. We were just talking about your offside goal yesterday. And out of interest, I didn't think it was offside at the time or on the replay. A lot of controversy about it, but no, not for me. Well on. And I wish they would just go on the feet. This looking at, whether the head's moved slightly ahead or whether the shoulder above the T-shirt line, I think it's turning the game into a farce. You could see from the lines of the pit. I can't remember who the West Ham left back was now, but to me, his feet were miles clearer, miles nearer the cut line than Cavani. So now onside. West Ham should never have lost the game, but hey, naive. 2 poor mistakes at the back at the end. But well, the teams are coming back now. If you're in Manchester, have you got a live Sky stream, Tom?
I've got Sky Sports.
Yeah. Because some of the guys are behind, whether they're watching streams or they're picking up proper television from the in the Far East. They're a little bit behind.
Yeah, Tom.
Excuse me.
What do you think of the match, Tom?
Well, it's like controversy, isn't it? I mean, obviously the Kane goal for me, first instance, it should have stood. Second instance, after watching the replay, still think it should have stood. Thiago Silva's, he's got that experience where any little touch in an area like that, where if the main striker gets the ball, if it's the car up the other end, Dyer or whoever would probably do the exact same thing. Well, I'd like to think so anyway. If you've got that football IQ, you're going to go down. The littlest touch, if it's and like with Thiago Silva, he's felt a full hand, and when you feel something like a full hand, it's something where there's got to be some force behind it. You can't, if it's a little nudge or something, I don't know, his elbow or something, he'd probably got away with it.
Yeah,
but I can see why it was given, but I don't think it probably should have been. Regardless of if it was a VAR decision or not. If VAR gives the goal, it probably stands.
It was never going to be... Sorry, Tom. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, it was never going to be overturned as a clear and obvious error, was it?
No.
Sorry, I just need to go offline a sec.
All right. No, I think once you have your hands on the back and if the defender falls down, it's always the striker's fault, right? So I guess that's the policy they have nowadays, right? And like you said, Thiago is a wily old cat, so yeah, he's got all the experience. He knows what to do, right? And
he knows exactly what to do.
Yeah, whenever any defender, if you're smart enough, you go down.
Yeah,
right.
Strikers do it to get penalties, do they not?
Yeah, the same thing too. Goes both ways. Yeah, but if you watch the play, right, it's like Thiago overran with Kane, and Kane's hands were just on. They're always having hands on each other anyway. So,
is everyone having snacks? I'm the only one with the camera on.
Guguma, are you eating?
No, I'm just having tea.
I think they
Guguma's
broke the
having
net.
tea.
Guguma, you've started a trend. I don't like it.
What
You've made
trend?
you've made everyone turn their cameras off.
And now, Jamie is the only one with his camera on, so.
And
that's
I'm
why
not
he's late.
eating.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry,
Everything.
don't worry.
It's the alternate universe where Jamie's on camera and he's not eating. Hi! Actually, I'm thinking about having a cup of coffee, but that might keep me awake tonight.
What was the problem with the net there?
Huh?
Was there
What,
not
the
a problem with the net?
Yeah, it had 2 tears in it.
Ah, right, okay.
So they've repaired it with some what do you call them now?
Okay. All right,
Like the
Guguma.
black,
See you
black
later.
cables that
Right.
you get.
Enjoy
Yeah.
the
I
can't
game.
remember what
Let's
to
hope
do
we
on
get a
that.
good score. Right. And
What are they
Ingwa,
called now?
welcome to join us. Right. You're welcome to join us continuously.
I think they're called cable ties. I can't remember.
My God, what did they do?
Yeah.
They just tied it. They just tied the
Yeah,
knot
they've
over it.
tied it with some like you can get. They've done them with white ones, but you can get black ones. I can't remember what they're called now.
Yeah, cable ties, Jens says.
Cable ties.
Yeah, just my partner's watching upstairs and she flicked the wrong button on the telly, couldn't get it back. So that's why.
So you're watching. So what are you doing? You're watching EastEnders or a rerun of Only Fools and Horses?
No, she's watching the match. Behave yourself. Hashtag her game too, Jamie.
Has the game started?
Yeah.
What time are you
Yeah,
at now?
46 minutes.
I'm not okay, Ian. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm not saying
still
it's
40
not
seconds
everyone's
behind.
game. It's just that the battle in my house when I was younger was football or EastEnders. So
Yeah.
Football or EastEnders.
no, because of where we're raised and whatnot. But
I thought football usually wins.
No. In our house, it was whoever got to the remote first.
In our house, right? Daddy or mommy wins. That's all.
Oh no, the thing is now obviously with the cable, Sky and BT Sport and whatnot, you can have multi-screen and everything. And
oh my word! What a very, very, very good goal.
Oh,
okay.
Chelsea.
Who was
Hakim
Ziyech.
Ziyech.
Yeah, another one I pronounced wrong.
What a curler!
That was a fabulous goal.
Okay, bye, Tom. See you next week.
I bring bad luck.
Nah, it's okay.
Yeah. Oh, what a strike! I mean, whether Sessegnon should be out at him quicker. Yeah, I think Sess has got to get out at him.
Yeah, he's got to commit, hasn't he, really, there.
Oh, that was a nice.
Sess has got to get out, but by God, I mean, it's in the post.
Oh, Lloris didn't even bother diving; he just stands there.
I mean,
you can't reach it.
Were there any halftime?
Right at the top corner.
Were there any halftime subs?
No
halftime subs.
Absolutely into the postage stamp. Fabulous goal.
Yeah, can't do anything, Lloris. He was just hoping for it to go out.
Yeah, can't do it about that.
Yeah, can't do anything about that. Yeah.
Now, if they hadn't mended the net, maybe it had gone through. They wouldn't have known it had gone in.
I wonder what VAR would have done then.
No. Well, they've also got the what do you call it?
Technology. Goal line technology
now.
Oh shit! Oh,
what a save by Lloris!
What a save!
Good height for him, but by God, what a save! Diving to his right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, Scott.
What has Conte told you in the dressing room? Seriously.
Yeah.
Not switched on at all.
No, we're not. We've not come out at all. You're right, absolutely right, Tom. Yeah.
Conte has told the team, right? We got to lose this game so we can get more players in.
Well, the only player it looks like you might get is Traore, anyway.
Yeah, that's why he needs more.
But Eugene, even with the way at Wolves, he's not exactly the main man, really. To be fair.
Hello,
I don't think he
stranger.
is anyway.
Reload on all the X's. We ain't seen your comment for a while, but
Yeah.
glad
I
you're back,
reload.
albeit not for the right
XX.
reasons.
I
A
mean,
Chelsea goal.
Scott, I'm very much one of the school that most goals are preventable. Even the great goals, most of them can be prevented. And I just think someone should have got out at Ziyech quicker.
Should have been Sessignon.
It's easy. It's easy. Yeah, I think Cess has to charge out. I think particularly as he's not fullback, he's not having to cover anybody. He's got to cover the man. I think when you see them analysing the game afterwards, they'll say, someone's got to get out quicker. There's usually something someone can do. I mean, even if you take Son's wonder goal last season to win the Golden Boot, whatever it was, thing they win. I mean, if you were Sam Dyche, you'd be saying someone's got to take him out. Someone's got to take one for the team.
It was supposed to be Tanganga, but he was already on a yellow. He couldn't take him out.
Yeah,
during the first move. So
but
once that move broke, I think like you said, we're still asleep at that time. So haven't woken up yet. So that's why.
Well, good. The 2-1's definitely on now, boys.
Yep, 2-1's definitely on. All right.
But,
And reload XXXXXX says Daniel Levy's asking Johnson's baby oil to fund the Adama transfer. That's why it's taking so long.
Reload. I don't know your real name. Has said about the Johnson's baby oil, which seems to be the joke going round at the moment. I was saying on Tommy's show on Friday, it must have been, about Traore maybe being an auxiliary centre forward if Kane couldn't play or whatever, and we couldn't get a centre forward in. And if you look at that goal he scored yesterday, he was playing in very much an orthodox centre forward position, and his strength and his power with a shot. You go, interesting.
Ironically that you say that, Ian. He came from the Barcelona academy, and he used to play centre forward.
Did he? I didn't know that. I just think you look at his build, and I'm not actually thinking of him playing with his back to goal. I'm thinking of him, getting the ball and running at players. He had his back to goal. You saw the goal, Tom?
Yeah, I saw the goal. Yeah.
I mean, he had his back to goal, and his strength and his power and his just ability to find that half yard, and the strike was superb. I didn't know that, Tom, and that's he just looks like a centre forward. Interesting. Well, I think Tom Conte could do a lot with a player like that. But
I mean, he did wonders, it seems, with Lukaku, with the way he's playing at the moment.
Yeah.
According to Alistair Gold on Twitter, Oliver Skip looks like he's coming on soon. Right.
Okay. I'm not sure. It might take. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes Tanganga off and moves Doherty to a more orthodox wing back position and shores up that middle a little bit. We're actually getting it completely outpassed in the middle of the field, but Chelsea are a very, very good side, and they're moving the ball. They're moving the ball with some confidence now. Oof, another shot at the bar.
So now we're being peppered.
We're being peppered. I think peppered would be a good description.
Yeah, we need to pepper them, not pepper.
Well, I think we need to get more of a grip in the middle of the field. That's always going over. But whose shot was that?
My joke was so dry it went over Ian's head.
Yeah.
Because he was saying he was peppering the goal, and I said we need to pepper the goal.
Oh, right, okay. It's not good making jokes when I'm watching Tottenham and we're 1 down, Jamie. Come on.
Oh. All right. I guess it's starting.
That's a free kick to Chelsea.
You notice things started getting worse when Mancunian came on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see what happens. I thought we'd come out stronger. Could it be the midweek match took it out of us?
Well,
he's bringing on Lucas Moura.
Moura's coming on. That's
Okay.
Lucas Moura coming on and Skip.
Scott's going to be happy.
Well, I thought that bring Bergwijn off because Bergwijn's played really
Yeah,
well.
but unless she plays a front three, then.
Well, I wonder if he takes Cess. I mean, if it were me, I'd take Tanganga and Sessegnon off, but
I'd agree with you.
and go to a more sort of 3-4-3. But let's see what he does. Free kick to Chelsea coming in from the left side, right-footed.
Good cross.
Posted in,
Goal.
and it's 2-0. That's the
Brilliant
end of that.
cross.
That's silver. That's silver after all that. Bloody hell. That we didn't defend that well. Every free kick in the first half, we defended brilliantly. And that one, oh, they're complaining now. What are we? I don't know what we're complaining.
You're complaining about the free kick, I'm going to guess. That it shouldn't be given.
Well, I mean,
it was already given. It was already taken.
Yeah. It's already gone. The ball's already been played. So
ball's back in play. Oh, there's an offside. There's nothing.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
That's a goal.
Poor marking.
Poor marking, lack of commitment.
Ben Davies, poor marking. Lost his
Ben
man.
Davies.
Lost his
Ben
man,
Davies.
poor defending.
Yeah, that's the game gone. I mean, I don't know what happened at half time because half time.
No, guys, remember Ben Davies has become better. Eric Dyer has become better.
Asiak, Eugene. Eugene, when you had the best manager at the time in your club's history, Poch, when you had him, he was playing Danny Rose over him, so he can't have been that good.
Over who?
When you went to the Champions League final, did Davies play at left back for you?
No.
Davies can't play left back. That's the problem.
Danny Rose.
I don't think he's a left back, Tom. I mean,
no. I'm saying at the time though he was.
There
was nothing in that free kick at all. Nothing. So I mean, I think we're probably saying the decisions haven't gone for us. So who's the changes?
No, if it's happened, it's happened. Yeah, since you can't change it. But we're still on for the 2-2, right?
So Tanganga's come off.
All right.
For Skip, and Sessegnon's come off as well.
Oh, well, there you go.
Bora.
All right. All right.
Well done, Ian.
Well done, Ian.
Yeah. No. Without the changes,
all right.
Yeah, I'm not a professional coach.
Yeah, where's the professional coach? Where's Snell when you need him?
Or Johnny Einstein.
Yeah, or Johnny Einstein. So, Ingwa, we are 2 down.
We're 2 down.
I know.
There's a bit good Scottish word, a stramat. I don't know what's happened there. Right in front of the officials.
I think Bergwijn might get booked here, or no, he's getting a word.
Looks like it's a word, isn't it? Hands are in the pockets anyway. Just giving them a good seeing to, or good talking to.
Another 2-3 it is.
The cause is that. Yeah.
All
right.
No, it's just a bit.
I push you, you push me. Oh. He's probably lucky not to have got a yellow. It was 3 pushes.
Yeah.
But I mean, as I say, I don't know what happened at half time, but Chelsea have come out the blocks and we haven't. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
3-0.
Just
no, Bergwijn. He's gone for spectacular. He's not caught it. He's not caught it hard enough.
Just not caught it. I mean, I think if he catches it, Tom, it's a goal. But yeah, that's not a bad effort. But
all right, at least we're trying.
Trying, but exasperating, more like.
Okay.
I mean, pushing high up the field.
Tom, they say it's grim up north, but Ian's in Glasgow, so what does that say?
It's grim up north, lad.
He's north of the border.
Why do you think they invented Scotch?
My dad got me into Scotch from about the age of 13, so it's his fault.
Okay.
Okay,
we can't do that. We can't do that nowadays. Yeah, a lot of things we can't do nowadays.
Right, like score.
Yeah. Oh dear.
No,
See,
but
we have all the
go on, Jamie,
positivity. We have all the positive of the Leicester last minute victory, and now we're back to our same old rhetoric. Anyway, Tom,
Well,
carry on.
no, but with how it's going at the moment, if even I know how stubborn your board are and Daniel Levy is and stuff, but if they can't see that you're not going to get top 4 without new recruitment signings, then I don't know what sort of people they are. Real estate men is what we call them at Man United. That's what we call the Glazers. Real estate men, not football men. Because like you say, but this is the thing. You brought in Paratici, the sporting director. You brought him in to do all these things, recruit players and stuff. He recruited the manager, Conte. Brilliant appointment. You can't deny that. Proven track winner. Proven track of improving players and working with what he's got. Came off of a brilliant run with Inter. And when he's come here, I think if he's not been given some promises, I don't think he would have personally come. If he's not been given some guarantees over spending.
Levy gave him something, but it wasn't promises. It was
gentlemen's agreements.
Gentlemen's agreements.
Yeah.
Like he gave Kane.
He's done it again.
True.
The point about that is that if he's given a free kick for what now? I mean, the referee may as well put on a fucking blue shirt for all we're getting here.
Oh no!
That's a foul.
No, Ian, don't don't even go.
Foul by Davis. I mean, the thing is that there is a fairly, to be honest, I don't think it's representative, but certainly the online community is very much this sort of Levy out thing. If Conte were to walk, I think Levy's position with a lot of people, and me included, who are broadly supportive, and I use that term loosely, would be very much this regime has to change. If they can't keep Conte, and it's because they won't invest, then I think there will be a groundswell of opinion that Levy and ENIC has taken the club as far as it can go, and defended the free kick. Kane got a header to its corner, and
Scott, Paratici is terrible though.
I'm just watching the replay there. The problem that they'll have is, I mean, ENIC has clearly invested a significant amount of money in the infrastructure, but the infrastructure without the team on the pitch is absolutely useless. And if they're not prepared to invest in this, then I think there will be a view now that they should try and sell up and leave it to someone who is prepared to put this kind of investment in.
It'll be a Dutch headline because there'll be a break in the Levy.
I get that one.
Because he was talking about a groundswell. The groundswell will break the Levy.
This is terrible. There's a track on the famous Led Zeppelin 4 album when the levee breaks, but they call it when the Levy breaks.
Yeah. Maybe we think but Led Zeppelin are famous for copyright strikes, so we might not be able to use that in a meme video.
It was Stairway to Heaven, wasn't it? They reckoned was a rip-off of another act. They had to pay some damages.
Yep.
Mind you, we should be playing a lot. We should be playing a lot more Led Zeppelin if we get Traore, because I mean, the Led Zeppelin lead singer was from Wolverhampton.
He's a Wolves supporter. Yeah, I've seen him when I went to watch Spurs play Wolves in '83, sitting just in the posh seats behind us.
I was in a record store on Berwick Street in central London, and he just walked into the record store, started nosing around the back catalogue, and it was like, that's Robert Plant, and he just walked in, and he's standing next to me. He's a titchy little bloke. He's not tall.
Is he?
No, he can't be more than 5'7".
Okay, I'm 5'7".
Oh, so basically, what you're saying is that, hey, look, I'm as tall as a rock god. Me and Robert Plant.
That's brilliant by Sanchez.
And another Led Zeppelin track that's good for Spurs. Communication breakdown.
Don't give up the day job, Jamie.
Well, I work in the evening, so that's immaterial.
Yeah, well, okay.
Yeah, I work until the evenings. Yeah. Why can't we get the ball?
Because
it's a very
Chelsea
good
got
question,
it.
particularly having shored up the midfield. I mean, Conte is going to say the usual things. This is the difference. This is what he'll say to Daniel. If you want me to, oh shit, Winks has fucked up. Sorry, that's a technical term.
Is that what Antonio's going to say to Levy?
Yeah. It's just really sloppy by Winks. He's not been doing that. I think he's going to say that's the gap. Do you want to plug the gap or not?
Yeah. Then Levy will say, I want to plug the gap, but with £5 million.
Yeah.
With a housing
The
development
budget option.
Yeah. And an option to
Some
buy.
duct tape.
Yeah. Right. Guys.
It's
we
a
can't
pity.
get the ball.
All I can say, Tommy, is when the Glaziers
And
doing their worst, Levy was taking notes. So.
Well, in fairness, the Glazers effectively bought the club with Manchester United's money. They didn't use any of their own money.
They took a loan, they took a loan, and they used the profits to pay back that loan. And the profits belongs to who? The fans. Fans gave you the profits. Yeah. And our chairman, what he does is, right, he takes Spurs fans' money, and he invests it into property.
I mean,
that's what I guess.
Look at Reload's comment about Papisar.
Yeah.
Although I do hear he's a star in the making. I was reading in The Athletic about him this morning. But we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. But he's still not here yet, so...
No, well, he doesn't. He's on loan for a year. But as I say, this is a big 8 days for our football club. I'm absolutely... Bergwijn's just giving the ball away.
Oh!
It's all right. It's...
Get it! Oh my! Doherty! Wow!
I'll tell you what, getting a goal kick out of that's as bad.
Wow!
Yeah, absolutely wow.
Skippy's grabbing onto it.
It's nowhere near offside. It's from the halfway line. So,
look, Tom, look at the gap in our defence there. Where are suddenly all the central defenders, the 3 central defenders, and Doherty's had to come across and cover.
No, but until you improve recruitment-wise, you're not going to go anywhere.
What do you do that for?
As I say,
Tom, what are you doing? Eating Monster Munch? Someone's jumping.
What's up?
He was jumping.
I'm not.
See, that's why he's been so quiet for the first. It's not the goals; it's the snacks.
No. Loris hits the ball at. Okay. Why do we hit
It's like
the ball
pinball.
back?
It's like playing pinball.
No.
Oh, Lukaku!
Lukaku, that's a brilliant turn. He's done Sanchez. He's absolutely done Sanchez there.
I mean, it's not exactly hard though, is it?
And did he score?
Oh, come on, Skip. Go on.
Play the
Go on,
pass
Doherty.
down the-
Oh my God.
That's a poor pass. It was a poor pass. The munch along. Yeah. That's superb. I mean, you got to give Lukaku that. But he's always going to turn you onto his left foot if he can. You know, that's where Sanchez lets himself down. I mean, he'll be the one to make... I mean, by the time we play in the league again, barring any other...
Did Hugo saved it or hit the post?
Hugo saved it.
Oh, Hugo saved it.
Right.
Okay.
Romero.
Like you look at this defensive setup here. Look at that for Chelsea from set pieces.
Oh, dreadful. Now, who's taken that? Who took that? Skip.
There's a
Hoiberg.
corner.
Well, yeah, because
Hoiberg took it.
We don't
Oh, no,
have
he did.
corner
Winks.
takers.
Winks took it.
Winks take it, yeah.
Wink. I mean, against Leicester, our free kick, our corners rather, Reguilon from the left, from the right, and Winks from the left were absolutely superb. All of them.
Yeah.
There's Winks on his easier right foot, and it's straight to the first defender. Oh.
No, you're not going
I
to
didn't
foul
know
for that big one.
They're a good side, Chelsea. You have to say they're a good side. I mean,
Ian,
Liverpool,
do you know the reason why? Because they're well drilled. That's
yeah,
why.
yeah. But
Well
they've been
drilled and they
shit
know the
apart from
game
when
plan.
they play us.
Well,
And,
of course they're well drilled because Roman Abramovich is an oligarch.
you know, I'll put a little scenario to you. This Russia-Ukraine situation gets worse. NATO will get involved. Let's say we start freezing Russian assets in this country because we won't go to war, so we'll take economic and other sanctions.
We can't do that because it doesn't get as cold as it does in Ukraine. So we can't freeze their assets.
Don't get what? Sorry, Jamie?
We can't freeze their assets because it doesn't get cold enough here. It might do in Russia and Ukraine.
Right.
Oh,
What are you on this afternoon?
This is what happens to me
That was a stretch.
This is what happens to me when I get hungry.
Okay.
All you guys are crunching, and I told you, crunchy food is people get anxious. So everybody's anxious about the way we're playing against Chelsea. So you've all started eating crunchy snacks.
Yeah.
I'm not
Saving
anxious.
Jamie.
Jamie. I'm not
But
anxious.
Ian,
See that?
but to tell you the truth, right? Most probably Roman's assets are all now moved to Britain, so
Yeah.
you can freeze whatever you want to freeze
Ju-
in
ju-
Russia. It won't affect him.
Just back in the chat, reload. Did Sanchez not see that Lukaku clip with Carragher? That turn is his favourite move. I mean,
Yeah.
he's got to be alive to that. I like Sanchez, but he has these moments. He has got to be aware that Sanchez is that Lukaku's going to try and turn onto his left foot. So don't let him. Don't let him.
Don't worry. We'll
that's
score
what
2
I-
goals in the 97 minute.
You can dream, Eugene.
Yeah.
Let's start calling it Conte time.
Oh.
Conte.
Come on, put your laces
Go
through
on,
it.
go on.
He's in.
Oh.
Oh! Sorry.
No,
Is
I
this
know.
3-0 or 2-1?
No, he didn't stretch for the ball, Doherty. It should have been
Okay.
2-1. If he gets the touch, I think it's 2-1.
No, our final ball is always shitty. So yeah.
No, that was a good final ball onside by a mile.
No, if we're playing against Tom, it'll be United, not shitty.
And they're shoring it up, bringing Kante on.
This is just what you call flexing the muscles, I think.
Yeah.
When you can take off one quality midfield, like you've got Jorginho, for example,
Yeah.
and when you put on another, you've got a Euros winner and then a World Cup winner.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
yeah. Unlucky. Okay. Do you call it unlucky or?
Angwa, have you got another snack? I heard a
No,
packet.
I do have a snack, but I'm not using it. I'm not eating it just yet.
I can hear a rustle, crackle.
Yeah.
There's strawberry laces, if you're wondering.
Yeah. What, Marks and Spencer's?
And Kante comes on.
Waitrose.
All right.
Okay.
You remember last time when Kante came on, what happened? That's why you call strength in depth. The squad.
Well, some chat with the referee and the fourth official. I don't know what that was about. Oh, he just sent 4 Chelsea players off. Delayed
Yeah,
reaction to that, yeah.
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 Remember, it's
Then you really know the Southeast Asian bookies are involved. Most probably I'll be a hunted man tomorrow. Oh dear. What's going on now?
Look at that 3-on-1.
Yeah, but they made the foul. Oh no, why are you taking it from there? I mean, I never quite get that. Take the free kick 15 yards back from where it was, but there you go. I suppose we got possession of the football. Tom, do you feel if we could get one, we could make it an interesting last 10 or 15 minutes?
I told you 97 minutes.
Depends if you keep up the tempo well. You keep the ball.
I mean, but then again, you see, at this point, I don't know what point Leicester scored their second, but going into the last
76 minutes.
5-10 minutes, I didn't feel for a minute that we were going to get back in that game. There was no part of that make me think that we were going to get back in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a game that we won. Having said that, this is a different side, and you know that we're playing Chelsea to Leicester. And as I say, Leicester, I would worry about Leicester's fitness because I said this earlier that they concede an awful lot of late goals, awful lot.
Yeah, Chelsea don't concede goals easily. That's a problem.
No, they're a really good side, and they're quite pleasant on the eye as well. Chelsea, you know.
You score the goals, you're always pleasant on the eye.
If you win the Champions
League,
League,
say nice things about Chelsea, but we have to try and be a little bit objective.
Yeah, I'm always objective.
Until it comes to.
I mean, if they're better, they're better, right? So, I mean, the quality, the strength, the understanding.
Lukaku.
Now, Lukaku on his left side. At least Dyer was reading him going on to his left side.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
you've helped it along.
Oh, trouble here.
Oh.
Well played. Yeah, well played, the goalkeeper. Bergwijn just allowed that. I wonder if Bergwijn's getting tired. He's not had a lot of football. I wonder if 15 minutes.
Well, you were on about selling him, weren't you? At one point, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I presume he's done enough. The 2 goals, but he's another player that either has to develop or needs upgraded, Tom. I mean, he's not a bad player, but if we're talking about consistently really challenging at the top, remember we were, that 3 seasons, 16 to 19, we were statistically the best side in the league over those 3 years. Didn't win a championship, but
we didn't win anything, did you?
No, nothing. No one got.
Oh no! Tell a lie. You did. You won the Audi Cup, didn't you?
Careful.
You won a car.
Careful.
You won a car.
We won a lot of cars for the players, you know.
Yeah, Daniel Levy, he got the Audi sponsorship. That's what he won.
Yeah, that's what he won.
Yeah,
no wonder why you won that.
Glory.
Yeah. So I guess if you sign up as a Spurs player, right, you automatically get a free Audi.
Yeah, it's not
That's
bad
part
deal,
of the package.
They're nice cars.
Part of the package. Yeah, I know, because it's part of the branding. You know, I guess it's done that way. Right. So 3-0.
No, still 2-0. It's not cricket yet, Eugene. It's not cricket yet.
Yeah, I've been noticing. We're gonna get smacked. So.
Yeah, well, you put the kibosh on it early on then, didn't you?
Yeah.
He came in tired, bit negative, and we're going to get smashed.
Well, that's a brilliant tackle.
You're supposed to be leading the channel, not leading us down into the negativity.
On!
Oh,
Doherty, he wins a really hard tackle. The guy, don't know who it is on the floor.
Hudson-Odoi.
The Chelsea guy. Who is it?
Hudson-Odoi.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. Just good old-fashioned hard tackle.
Nah,
and then
you can't do that anymore.
A 10-yard pass.
But you can't do that anymore, right? So
nowhere.
Let's see what happens. So, free kick to Chelsea.
The last one that they had the scored from.
I mean, it's a super goal, but someone has to close it. For me, someone has to close it, but you can't take any. You don't want to feel like you're taking anything away from the finish, because the finish
by Ziyech was just stunning.
Yep, that's true.
Stunning.
That Thiago Silva goal, well, that I'm sorry, that shouldn't happen. If you have proper marking, somebody blocks the run for him to attack the ball anyway.
Yeah. It was naive, wasn't it?
Well, but Ben Davies just didn't track his man. That was the problem.
But they're complaining about the fact that it wasn't a free kick. But that doesn't excuse not defending it properly.
What was that, Sanchez? Jesus Christ. All right, that was a bit wild.
Imagine 4 Spurs players and Silva gets the ball.
It's just what
Was it
Sanchez
3?
did.
Yeah. That's another just hit and hope ball. And possessions given away.
Ian, that's pretty much all you're doing at the moment.
I agree.
Yeah.
There's no pattern. No.
Oh.
Super Bowl.
Now they're going to be ruthless. Lukaku, no.
I'll tell you what, that was better defended.
That was better defended.
Much better defended.
4 man. Ziyech. Good catch.
I'd say Sanchez is really struggling today. Really struggling.
So 3-0.
Go on, Kane. Oh,
Can you quit it with that 3-0, Eugene? Just let the game play itself out.
Whatever will be, will be.
Okay, Sarah. Whatever will be, will be. Eugene, just shut up for me. Okay, Sarah.
Stop saying 3-0.
Lukaku.
It's another.
They
really
don't do anything, right?
And then Højbjerg gives it away. Maybe they're getting a bit tired. They're giving the ball away as well. That's interesting. I say another goal. A goal now would be really interesting.
Do we get a free kick?
Depending on which direction.
80th minute, right? Or 81st for you guys?
Superb by Dyer. I tell you, he's been really excellent for us, Dyer. Really excellent.
But still no goal yet, right?
Still conceded 2 bloody goals, but
why would Skip do that? Then they could just waste more time.
No, the thing is sometimes I think Spurs players they don't get the players with the high IQs or have the football knowledge and see visions and do the things that you're supposed to do.
Well, you look at all the players you missed out on, Eugene, over the last couple of years.
Yeah, I know.
Like you say, you missed out on football IQ players. Like you missed out on Fernandes. You could have got Jota. Grealish. There's another. You could have got Grealish for what, 7 million, even before
Grealish was the big mistake. I mean, Fernandes we should have got. And then
Mourinho wanted him.
Yeah, Mourinho what?
Mourinho wanted him.
Yeah, this is where our recruitment and our ability to close deals. The Grealish one was criminal because you can talk about all the money in the world you might have saved with the odd.
You see, that's the problem. The Grealish one showed that being that kind of a businessman, trying to step on some people when they're down, that has kicked back on him. I think ever since from the Grealish deal, right, we've never brought in an actual player that is worthy of Spurs. We've been getting shit all the time. So that's Levy's karma. So we don't get rid of him, we'll be stuck with that shit for a long time.
But we don't get Fernandes. We end up going for Ndombele. What worried me about Ndombele was what I've said this before. I read Emmanuel Petit made some comment about sort of, like he struggles. I can't remember what he said. I'll have to dig out the quote.
Language.
No, it wasn't. It was about, what did he say? Like, I'm a little bit surprised. He has a reputation for being, for not working as hard as he might, or something like that.
Oh,
fuck's sake!
3-0.
Yeah.
No, no, Eugene.
No, Bergwijn just scuffed the shot.
Okay.
The ironic thing is,
okay, this time I'll go. Okay, this time I'll go 2-1.
No. What I'm saying is, you seem to be too happy about the possibility of 3-0, unless your only motivation is the fact that it'd be a wake-up call to Levy somehow.
No.
Well,
I mean, you've lost
Every
big games
loss
before,
that we
Jamie.
have, right? Yeah. Every
we'll
loss
be
is going to be a wake-up
beaten
call.
4 times by Chelsea this season in competitive football, and if this carries on, not have even scored a goal.
Nah.
That's not
That's
acceptable.
weak. That's weak.
Not acceptable.
So weak.
Okay, if I had the mute button, I'd mute Eugene, Tom, and Ian, and Engwer and I would just finish following the rest of the game.
Yeah.
In peace and harmony.
No, they say, come on, Jamie. It's right in front of your face. We're not good enough.
Oh,
so we're not
poor
good enough.
touch. Poor touch.
Not good enough. So every ooh and ah is that. It's either that.
Tom seems affable enough, but I mean, sometimes I'm not sure.
No, I want you to get back in the game, though.
Yeah,
I need this game to draw.
Yeah.
I need both of you to drop points.
Yeah. That will benefit MU.
My takeaway.
Yeah, exactly.
My takeaway took 2.25 hours to arrive last night. I was not a happy man.
I would have cancelled it after that long.
Yeah, but I was so hungry that I had to eat something. Cut off your nose to spite your face.
What was that?
Oh, Davis. Of course, that was Davis.
Oh!
Oh!
What a save!
That was Dyer. Good save.
Who saved?
Okay.
Oh, he's hurt
I think he's
himself.
broke his hand. I think he's broke Kepa's hand.
He hurt himself. I don't think that this is a play around. This looks like he's really hurt his left hand, mate.
I think he's hurt his wrist. Or is it against the post or something? Let's have a look on the replay.
Kane's header.
Kane.
Well,
I don't know what he does
from that
that.
angle. Maybe from this one.
Have a
Save.
look. Oh, is it against
He's
the
hit the
post?
post. His left hand's hit the post.
After the save.
Yeah, after the save. Good save, though, to be fair to
It
him.
was a good save. Again, it's one of those. It's a good save, but it's a height that he can get. Not, I'm not criticising Kane. It's just he's all right. He doesn't need treatment.
Is it real? Or is just another?
No. I think it is a genuine one.
Painful.
Bringing on
painful.
Taking off Hudson-Odoi and bringing on some youngster called Marcus Alonso.
Okay. Another player for the future?
I don't think he's very young, Ian.
No, he's not.
No, another player for the future.
He's young compared to Eugene, Ian, and I.
Is he not a World Cup winner?
Yeah.
I don't actually think he is. I don't think. No, he didn't win it in 2010.
No, it's okay.
Anyway, a very experienced, very capable footballer.
What? So you want him at Tottenham, do you, Ian?
Okay, Scoram says Bergwijn is spent, but we got no one to replace him. Yep.
No.
So we bring Hill on. Is Hill on?
Well,
Hill is coming on.
Son will be back for the next game, as I say, as will Romero, plus any players we can get in.
Okay, players we can get in.
Gill. Brian Gill's coming on to save the day with 88 on the clock.
And even more good news from the Athletic. Apparently, Tottenham trying to beat Brighton to the non-league starlet from Oli Tanner from Lewes. So we're actually looking at play. Oli Tanner is apparently a 19-year-old left winger, and he plays for a club in Sussex called Lewes. Which is
brilliant, Jamie! Brilliant. Is the next David Beckham?
Not a good sign though. Because the team is
David
actually
Beckham.
called Lewes.
We gotta Google him again, right?
Yeah.
You got to Google the team.
If you're old enough to remember, we signed Graham Roberts from Weymouth. He didn't do too badly.
Yeah, but the team's called Lewes, so it's a team of losers.
No.
There is a bit of an urgency though now.
Winks
in the last couple of minutes.
For here.
Yeah, Winks has
Okay.
gone off. Well, that's a.
Oh,
So
poor.
what's Brian Hill gonna do? He's gonna get the ball and bring it to the
Nothing.
net.
Well,
I think I've read somewhere he might go to Valencia
Yeah.
on loan for the end of the season.
But we don't get players in, and we're losing more players, right? That'll be like really weird.
who's Dave McEwen, Jens? He's the next
What?
Dave McEwen.
I know there's a beer in Scotland that used to be called McEwen's.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's Dave McEwen? Yep, Jens.
They used to say McEwen's beer's like making love in a boat, didn't they?
What?
Fucking close to water.
Uh,
Are you allowed to say that?
So I guess
We're 2 hours into the broadcast. Say what you want.
Yeah, okay. Can I say leave you out?
Yeah.
yeah.
Say that anytime.
You should have said that several months ago. And
No,
on a
Ian's
daily
a
basis.
Ian's a Levy. What? On the fence?
I'm just unless you've got an alternative chairman owner strategy, it's just talk. There's gotta be, if we're getting rid of them, someone else has
Yes,
got to come in.
answering your question.
Dulwich Hamlet, Dave McEwen, Dulwich Hamlet. Okay. I don't remember that.
The only Hamlet I remember is a dum, 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 dum.
Might be a reason I don't remember him,
Dum,
Jens.
dum, dum, dum.
Did he play for us? Okay. Oh, Tom.
Sold him to
Right Tom.
QPR. Well, we got money for him, Jens.
Yeah.
5 minutes of stoppage time. We're just a minute into it.
Oh, remember, we can
Yeah, we got 5
Yeah.
more
do it,
minutes.
Leicester.
Game hasn't even
Yeah.
started yet.
Oh, Tom's
Yeah.
gone back to Manchester.
Yeah, I
Either
don't
that
know
or
what's
he's
wrong.
pressed the wrong button.
Okay.
Yeah. If he comes to, I'll bring him back on.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. He's a nice guy.
4 games.
Yeah.
Yeah. When people
All right.
tell me about this one
We
and
bring
that one,
on
being the
sounding
worst
guests
players.
for ZH. Yeah. What do we have?
Booth.
Who else do we
Connie
have on the
Booth?
bench now? We Rebon Hill. Yeah.
No one of any note.
Booth?
We can put Galini on as a striker.
No, we really made our last substitute, Brian Hill.
Oh, nearly. So ball threaded through. Nearly got Tamura. Nearly.
Nearly, yeah.
Yeah, nearly's a story of our day, I'm afraid,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, it's all about nearly.
Nearly day. Yeah.
I think Guguma will be so depressed she won't come on after the end of the game. She'll
Oh.
be like, "Oh, we didn't win. Okay, right. I'll just.
I don't think so.
It's
Guma's
too late
okay.
now. I mean, they're also considering the
Andy
time now.
Booth's dog,
Oh yeah, she'll be very late
Yeah.
for her. Yeah,
Andy
early in
Booth.
the morning.
Do you know when people start saying about, Lo Celso's the worst player I've ever seen in a Spurs shirt, and there's players like McEwen and Booth, and you go, guys, you really haven't been born if you think Lo Celso's the worst player you've ever seen.
Yep. We really had some bad ones last time,
I mean, God, we've had some bad players. We had some very good
but
ones.
we moved on. Come on, we have to move on, right?
So
Yeah.
do you. You've stopped saying 3-0.
Yeah.
I've stopped saying 3-0.
Progress.
Yeah, now it's 2-1. If
Baby
we score
steps.
one now, right? Then it will be really, really exciting. But looking at Ian's face, I don't think we're getting anywhere near there.
I think my face will tell a story. Unless I'm putting on my poker face and it's really 3-2 to us, and I'm not saying anything.
But if you start dancing like Lady Gaga, I'm leaving the broadcast. Poker face.
Interesting, Lo Celso never made the squad today, and he's put on his Instagram that he's perfectly fit and there's nothing wrong with him. So I wouldn't be surprised if Lo Celso, Dele, and Ndombele all leave the club this week.
That's telling, isn't it?
And when you look at it again, this complaint about, because the recruitment's been rubbish. players we've not made and what have you. The reality is we spent significantly over 100 million quid on Lo Celso
and Tanguy.
I mean, that is a scandal.
It's criminal.
In any other walk of life, you'd be fired for that.
Yeah, criminal.
You know, I mean, quite rightly, I think we could have got. There's players people talk about we didn't get that I don't think we could realistically have got. But we could have got Fernandes. There's no doubt we could have got Fernandes, and we could have had Grealish.
Yeah,
you know, and they're to me the scandals, the real scandals.
Yeah.
And we got Ndombele, and we got. Oh, something's happened here. Oh no,
someone could have gone Dybala as well.
3-0. Look at his face.
Well, reload your last comment, trying to force all three out. I don't know how wise that is to do in January. I'm hoping, upon hope, that this is what this is what Conte is saying. I need better replacements. Maybe we can get a deal done for Kessie. Maybe we can get Wijnaldum, is that have I pronounced that right? In exchange for loan exchange for Ndombele. I mean, I agree, but this is there's probably a couple of years, but I'm hoping that Conte has said to Levy, and Levy has bought it, that we need quality replacements. That's a game over, boys, and that is going to happen. But who knows? Who knows?
That's
right.
that.
What do we say?
Levy out and good night.
Well, as I say,
2-0 is over.
2-0.
Yeah.
It's over.
All right, it's over.
All right. First defeat in the league now, then.
Yep, Conte's first defeat, and the loss is to his old team. So what else is there to say?
Right. 4 defeats to Chelsea, not a goal scored.
Not a goal.
We got a lot of work to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we could. We did perform well against Liverpool, but we didn't turn up against Chelsea. Let's see the big teams where we played. Right, we did well against M City.
Yeah,
but of course, the time M City was just the first game of the season. Everybody knows M City doesn't start too well, right? So Arsenal, we lost to Arsenal away, and we didn't play them because of the.
African Cup of Nations.
Because they
I'll call it the AFCON gate, right?
Yeah, AFCON gate.
Yeah, the AFCON gate, right? So
red card gate.
Who else? Right? But we beat Leicester, but still lost to West Ham. So can we make top 4? What do you think?
Yeah. Who have we beaten?
It depends on what it's top 4 of.
Top four.
The fair play league. We're not on the Doherty tackle.
Yeah. What does Reload say? Loss brought you leaving. The dawn is and the useless transfer window. Yep, it's gonna be useless transfer.
We've won the games in hand.
As I say, I don't know what happened at half time. Jens has made a really good point. I don't know what happened at half time because we just weren't in it second half. First half we were battling, we were competitive.
Tiredness because we put a lot in on Wednesday.
No,
Thursday.
Not after 46, 47 minutes.
No.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I'm not buying that.
Right, tiredness, right? Mentally tired, right? Overspent, right?
You know,
maybe there's rumblings going on in the squad, for all you know.
Like I'll say is this is a very big 8 days in the history of our football club. Very big.
That's true.
Because if Conte doesn't get back, there's gonna I can see it turning sour. I've been working on the basis that Conte has come on the basis that he's got promises and that money post COVID with the income coming back into the club is going to be made available. If it's not, there is going to be ructions because people won't stick it.
That's true. But the desire we didn't have it in the second half.
The first half we did.
Yeah, but that's the weird part, right? How can you be like that in the first half, and the second half you become like that? But I think that's what Conte has been saying. We not consistent players, and that means it shows the players aren't good enough, right? They just ain't good enough at the moment, right? Let me see. Let me bring back Guguma. Hi, Guguma.
Hey.
Guguma, you were so close. It was nearly 2-1.
What happened? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the second half, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like it was like a totally different bunch of players who went out there.
The energy was so different. I don't know, like Chelsea, they totally like kicked it up a notch, and then we just crumbled. Yeah, it was so
Not good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Shows the difference between us and them.
That's true too. Right. That's what Conte has been saying, right? The gulf is.
There's no comparison.
Big gulf.
What
It's
gulf?
a big gulf.
Yeah. So
there's no getting away from the fact it's a big gulf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right. Reload XXX games coming up. Southampton should be easy, but if they turn up like City, it could go bad. Wolves have progressed a lot since the last time, and then it's City. So all right.
Yeah. Wolves is at home though. That's good. Southampton, that's at home as well, isn't it? City
away. Yeah.
City away.
And what about all the games that we've been accumulating?
Yeah.
Those games too, right? So let's see when those games
what
are
have we
going
got?
to be
Brighton,
slotted.
Arsenal, Burnley.
Burnley, yeah.
Brighton, Arsenal, Burnley. Then we got Brighton, someone in the FA Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was thinking Brighton. Brighton's one of the cancelled games, isn't it?
Yeah, one of the postponed games. Yeah, we do have Brighton in the FA Cup too. Yeah.
Yeah. Get your checkbook out, Danny boy. I think I think these are pivotal times for Levy. I'm now at a point where you've got everything in place, and I've said the infrastructure's in place. But if the money isn't spent, then we need new owners. But it's no good saying Levy out. It's not Levy. It's Enoch that has to go.
One step at a time, Ian. You had to get rid of Levy first. You can't get rid of both of them.
What do you think Joe Lewis is going to do? He's going to put in another Levy. I mean, it's Enoch. It's Joe Lewis who's the majority shareholder that pulls the strings. That's why I don't get the Levy out. It's irrelevant. The issue is now if we're not investing, and particularly if Conte walks, if Conte were to walk for any reason, then you have to get rid of Enoch because no one's going to take that job of any quality whatsoever. And the last time the best we could get was bloody Nuno. I mean, in God's name, what possessed them? We would have been better off sticking with Ryan Mason.
It's Parati's decision.
And it has to be Levy out doesn't cut it. Has to be a coherent campaign to find a business that's prepared to take over, and that means boycotting as well. If I'm way ahead because I don't support any of this at the moment. But you'd have to be prepared to boycott the club. That means season ticket holders not turning up, picketing outside. You have to hit them where it hurts. The Levy outs, to me, is irrelevant. It's nothing to do with Levy. It's Enoch. Joe Lewis is the one who has his hand on the purse strings.
Ian, you're having your first rant.
Yeah. I don't
about the Levy out and Enoch out.
Brian
right?
Dagger, where are you when I need you, darling? You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
and the next thing is Ian, welcome to the dark side.
Welcome to the where?
Dark
side.
Yeah, I mean,
we're all on the dark side.
No, just welcome to reality.
Yeah, well, I hear where you're coming from, Scott. I'm not buying the fact that if you get another Enoch or Lewis appointee, that you get anything better. You probably get a poorer version of Levy. And Levy's done some really good things.
No, you've got a very valid point there, right? If you get Levy out, who would Enoch reappoint in again? Will they bring in a footballing person?
Nah.
Or another property developer? That's what you're asking, correct? So
absolutely. you've nailed it, Eugene. That's the whole point. You won't get a football person, and I think that Scott,
as fans, can we at least try to demand for a footballing person if we really can get Levy out, right? We can say, you know, come on, this is a football club, right?
Yeah,
we are not a property development, right?
Yeah,
Focus on a football club.
And this is what I talk about, the infrastructure in terms of what is built there for American football, for events and what have you, is there to be a seriously profitable, successful football club. But if you're playing mid-table football, and 7th at the moment is mid-table, not acceptable, just not good enough.
But it may be a successful football club, but we're talking association rules football, or we're talking American football?
No, I'm trying to. I don't go this. That's an interesting point Scott's made. We'll come on to that. No, I'm talking about association football. I don't believe for a minute that there's a business model that they have that means substituting association football for American football. That doesn't make any business sense either. You're maximizing your revenues across all strands, cross marketing, cross merchandising.
No, but the thing is, it all comes down to one thing, Ian. It's very simple, right? All that investment, right, that goes into all these other aspects of the business generates income, correct? And that income, my question has always been, where has it gone? All right. There is like what you said, mismanagement of funds, no accountability. If you were a CEO of a major corporation, right, and you were running business like that, where your target as a football club is to win trophies, and you have not won a single trophy in 14 years, do you think you'll still be there?
No.
Yeah.
And also, more importantly, if I'd have recruited the number of poor managers in my department that Levy has, I wouldn't expect to be employed either.
Yeah.
But
the problem is that he's part owner too. So that throws another angle, another dimension into all this. So what you're saying is correct. Who do we target? We should target the whole ENIC, or we should target Levy?
And this is a big if we're not getting the investment, whether now or in the summer, and I'm prepared to leave it till the summer, and or if Conte decides I can't work with the resources I'm given, it's ENIC. It has to be ENIC that goes, not Levy. In fact, I could see.
That means let's say ENIC. If ENIC goes, right, do you think that Levy will automatically go to?
Not necessarily. And I'll put another scenario to you. If, let's say, funny, I was on with Coover and Ben and Dermot on Tantrum TV on New Year's Eve. And Coover came up with, Amazon as a potential investor, and that just makes total sense with the Amazon, with their football broadcasting, with the American football, everything. They just absolutely are a potential investor out of central casting, but they would still need people to run the club. I have no issue with Levy's ability.
That means you don't mind that Amazon take over and Levy is still running the club.
I think that, but he would have different budgets to work with.
No, it doesn't matter whether the budget or not the budget, right? He's been given money before. He's admitted that he spent £250 million in a certain over a 2-3 years period, right? That's really totally mismanagement of the money.
Yeah.
Right? That means he has employed bad. He has got a bad. We not say he. The club has got a bad recruitment team.
Yeah.
Right? That reflects back onto our team now. The club has got a bad youth system recruitment team, which now reflects back onto our team now, because we're not developing our youth. The youth are not coming into our team.
Yeah.
Right. So even let's say Chelsea has a brilliant plan. What they do is that they buy all the youths, right? And then they develop them, and then they sell them out for like £5-10 million each, or £20 million. The more talented, the higher the price, and then you collect your money there to buy.
On their murmurings that they're going to try and stop that kind of holding of players with change to FIFA regulations.
Trying. There's always trying. Okay. Right.
And this is where you start to go back, and then you go, hang on a minute, we have spent money. We spent money on Soldado going back, Rebrov going back. More recently, we spent money on Sissoko. People said, well, all right, Sissoko didn't owe us anything. But 30 million for Sissoko, was that good value in that market? 42 million for Lo Celso, was that good value? And Ndombele, 56, 55, whatever it was. Hi, Kim, how you doing? Was
join us, Kim. If you have the time, join us, Kim. Right, but most probably we're not going to be on for too long. Another 20 minutes or so to chat. Yeah.
You know, so I mean, I think this is the point, that the football decisions have been awful. I don't subscribe to this. I've never seen one piece of evidence that says you know, you can sign Messi, and Levy comes along and says, no, you can sign that boy from Dulwich Hamlet instead. I've never seen any evidence of that. You know, we've got Hitchin, and even Paratici has come up with Galini. Gill, I hate to say, looks hell of a lightweight for the Premier League. You know, that's another one. We gave them, what did we give them? We gave them Lamella and 20 million quid or whatever.
20,
you know, this again strikes me as being, you know, the recruitment, that side of the business. So I'm not persuaded it's all Levy's fault. I'm just looking at the comments as well.
So that might be fighting talk. You might find that we get a visit from Mr. Daigle before the end of the broadcast.
I'm not sure. Maybe Mr. Daigle's busy too, right? He's got doing some other show somewhere.
Right. But I mean, some of these comments, like Scott's on Lo Celso, how much of his purchase was because he could get him on a deal with a loan that cut out PSG from their cut. I mean, I don't know, Scott. And as I say, sometimes it's any stick to beat Levy with.
To tell the truth, right, Ian, in the end of the day, right, if you're a numbers man, you just look at numbers, right? But I think the numbers for Levy is promising for the owners because our net spend is so low. You see?
Yeah.
Well, it's not as low as Chelsea's. They had to repair theirs.
Yeah.
Their net spend.
But we could spend 400 million. As I say, the asset test now.
We are allowed to spend up to 400 million, but we are not.
Yeah, I'm not saying 400
million. Yeah, we will never spend. If we spend 400 million, Levy will buy another football club or a stadium or something like that.
Does anybody think for a minute, Eugene, that Conte will be here, say, come the 1st of September? If he's
I've been saying Conte will be gone by February.
Thank you, Jens.
Well,
someone appreciates me.
Well,
yes.
Then there's a serious issue. But then people have to put up or shut up. And by that, I mean, don't go to the games. Don't buy the merchandise. Don't renew your season tickets. You know, that's...
Oh, Ingwa, are you a season ticket holder?
No, definitely no.
All right. Right. Doherty, right wing back, whole career. Okay. Played under Jose. 12 million. I agree on one-time deal, Ian, that you can be sure, but there's so many of them. Okay. But what Scott M saying is true, right? We do have a very, very bad track record, right? Guguma. I'm not sure how long you've been following Spurs, right? Is it when Son became a Spurs player? That's when you started following us?
Yes, when Son joined.
When Son joined. So from there, you start. I mean, you follow Son, and then from Son, you start to love the club, right? And that's how you get involved in what you're doing now, right? Being the chats and supporting all of us in the YouTube community. How do you feel that, you know, Son being at Spurs and not winning anything?
Hi, Yusuf. Hi, Aaron.
Hi, Yusuf. Yep. Hi, Aaron.
Well, because he's my favorite player. Like, you know, I'm sad and disappointed for him because I really want him, you know, to win with the Spurs. But when there was a lot of talk, like in Korea over the summer, people were saying, "Oh, you should leave." Hi, Mari. Hi.
Yeah,
Hi,
hi, Mari.
Mari.
Happy
Hey, happy
birthday,
birthday,
Mari.
Dave.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday, Mari. Happy birthday, Mari.
Oh,
Right.
happy birthday. Nice to meet
Happy
you as well.
birthday.
And
Don't
Mari
look a day
meeting
over 60, Mari.
Mari meet Eng Hua.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, hi everybody. Hey,
yeah.
Yeah, you've got the same birthday as my parents' wedding anniversary. How old are you today?
happy anniversary. I am my later 30s. I am
You can
30.
say it. We're older than you, so because I'm
Uh,
48.
38.
Okay, well, my parents were married 13 years before you were born.
Okay. All right.
Happy
Let's get
anniversary
back
to
to
Yeah.
yeah. And let's get back to Google. You were saying, right? When you became a Spurs fan, you were following Son.
Oh, right. So during the summer, when a lot of people in Korea, they wanted him to leave and go to another club so he could, win a trophy. But personally, I'm glad that he stayed at Spurs, not only because, I'm a Spurs supporter, but also I feel like having that loyalty. And I think he also believes that, he can win something at Spurs. So I don't know. I still believe that he can. I think we can.
Yeah.
I think
Yes,
we can
yes.
win something. Like
And
Yeah.
no matter what the results, he's still consistently getting the Asian Player of the Year award every year. Well, the majority of the years in the last several. So it's not affecting his form. It's just like a lot of good players that come to us, he's not getting the silver where he deserves.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Right. Yeah. And Mari, thanks for joining us. Right. Happy birthday. And how do you feel?
Well,
Just
I'm
focus on the birthday.
about to go to brunch
What
in
cake
about.
did you have?
I'm about to go to brunch in about 15 minutes, but I just want to say I'm not even mad. I'm just more
Disappointed.
disappointed, just aloof. Um, it- it's I said it before in the preseason game where I was saying there were levels ahead of us, and even with the losses, we scored a couple own goals, but it was just like I still think they're better. I mean, when you could bring in Conte in for Jorginho, then you have the depth. It's just levels. It's just slowly but surely we got to back Conte. Get
yeah,
people here and there. I mean, you can't do it all in one transfer window, but clearly, the guys are good for one or two performances, and then it's just back to normal. And it's just really quality wins out. Um, in all the other sports they talk about, hey, you could win with heart, and it could go as really far. What's great is if you have talent and heart, and you put it together. But right now, it's just there's people like Hoiberg today. It's just a great game the other game, but is he world class? Like, is he really world class? He's good, but is he like the top three? Chelsea, Manchester City, Liverpool. Would he start for them? So and I think the last thing I'm gonna just take out the game is Tanganga, man. I don't know what has happened to him. I mean Hudson Doy just skirted through him, and Zizek with that beautiful kick. There was nothing Lloris could do. But then again, we are interested. Thank you, Brother Scott. Interested FC because remember when we beat Ajax. Remember there was interest of Zizek, right? We were interested in him. But Chelsea got him. We're even interested in Thiago Silva, a solid veteran. So it's just we're continuing to be interested in FC. Work needs to be done. It would have been nice to have some work done. Torre or any, it's. I mean, I trust in Conte, and we have to see what it's gonna do. I'm not gonna give myself a headache these next days of the transfer window. I'm just gonna see for what it is on February 1st. Either I'll be excited about it or disappointed disappointed. Top four, it is going to be extremely tough. It's going to be extremely tough. Like, I'm just going to be honest, because we're gonna have to win one of those big tough games. I mean, we could maybe beat the Southamptons of the world, but we're going to have to win those games. And what I've been saying, talent and depth is gonna mean a lot. Like, Bergvall I thought did okay, but people are like, all right, sell him. But if you sell him, the cupboard is bare. Who you bringing in to replace him? Because you said you're gonna bring a Torre to play at the wing. So who are you gonna bring in to replace Bergvine? Right? It will be enough time. So there's no use. And then I'll say one last thing. Apparently, I've been seeing on Twitter while we're losing, Dele Ali has been on making videos on TikTok. Dele Ali has been making videos on TikTok. I'm really done with him, but I'm completely done. That's completely unprofessional. If it's the time, like it's shown that the time of the game that he's doing the TikTok, that's really a huge slap in the face of the team. And if I'm a teammate, man, and I look at that, I'm like, F you, Deli. F you, bro. Yeah, you didn't get selected, but bro, watch the game. Watch us lose. Don't be doing no TikTok video during the game.
I think we have a big problem is that a lot of players who are at Spurs actually don't want to play for Spurs, right? So the rebuild is going to be a painful and long one. Don't forget, we lost 3 transfer windows, so we never rebuilt, we never improved. We've stagnated. That's all. So while being stagnated, we get left behind, and it is what it is. And this is where we are now. That's all, right? And bringing in Conte is supposed to be some kind of statement manager that will bring us to a higher level, right? And to catch up with the top 4 and to be competitive there. But without the backing of the club and the board, he's going to walk. That's all I see, right? He's going to walk, right? So it's really that bad now. We only can. I think most probably Conte is just picking up matches that he thinks he can win, and go all out and try to win them there. And like matches against the big teams at Liverpool, where the levels are too far apart, he's just trying to keep it into a reasonable kind of scoreline, not embarrass ourselves, right? Yeah. To bring the morale lower down. So I guess that's what Conte is trying to do. While he's doing that, he's actually sending a message to the owners, right? If the owners don't step up, he will step out. That's it, right? So at the moment, where it is, and right, if Traore comes in, I'll be happy. So that's why being a Spurs fan at this time and moment, right, we are just going to be happy whoever comes in, because we see how bad, right, the standard is between the top 4 and us, right? So I know.
In fairness, I mean, I think the top 3. I think, let's say us, West Ham, Arsenal, Manchester United. I think we're certainly better than Arsenal and West Ham. I think United we may have a problem with, but I think it's the top 3 there's a problem with. I still think top 4 is realistic, particularly if we do some investment this window.
Top 4 is realistic, but we have what you said, the magic word, right? If we do some investment in this transfer window, right? That's the magic word, the investment, right? And the investment has to be proper. It must be the players that Conte want, that he's identified. Go out and try to get him. I mean, all of us been having this hoo-ha about Adama, right? But if Conte really wants Adama, go get him. What's the extra 5 million? What's the extra 10 million? Just go spend the money and get him, right? But don't forget, we have to sell players first, right? Because our net spend cannot be in a negative. Don't forget that, you see. So like we've been talking about, leave it in or leave it out, in it out. In the end, I guess football club, when the money comes in, right, is how the owners spend the money on. And we see our owners don't spend the money wisely on the type of players that we need. But in the end, if we dig deep down inside, we'll see that the owners didn't spend money at all. So what are you going to say to that, right? So being fans, like what Ian says, right, the next step, if we don't get the improvements, right, do a big boycott. Right, especially the home fans. That's what we need you to do. Stop spending money. That's what they're looking for, the money, right? But then there's another effect. if you don't spend the money, then most probably he'll say the same thing too. I don't have money to buy the players again. So it just goes around in a circle and a big cycle, right? And it's been happening all these years, guys. I know we're all disappointed about today's match, but the reality is there, right? So the only thing is that maybe we came out in the first half, we put our heart into it, right? We no, the first half was 0-0. The intensity and everything was there, but the second half we came out limped. Why? There must be a reason there, right? So the golfing
Murray,
performance,
Yeah,
there's
Murray,
something
go
weird.
enjoy it. Go enjoy your brunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have
Oh yeah,
have
Murray.
have
Yeah,
some,
yeah.
have some
Murray.
tasty food and good tunes, and
Yeah.
enjoy your brunch and take your mind off
Murray.
Chelsea. Focus on your
Yeah.
birthday.
Let me show you one thing. Let me show you one thing.
Scott, you can tell your kids we've got to that part of the game where my rear has gone numb.
This is
Okay.
Wow.
What is that?
Oh, okay.
tequila. Patron.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Okay.
Nah,
Just-
we'll be so much better.
Guys,
Yeah.
just a little bit of news here. Apparently, I didn't pick it up on the live. Apparently, a number of cigarette lighters and other things were thrown at Rudiger.
Yeah,
So
NBC is talking about that.
So sorry,
Yeah.
I sorry if you said something about it. I missed it because I've been busy trying to see if there's any news on here. But
NBC is harping on it. I mean, it happened yesterday. The games, and of course, I agree. It's absolutely wrong and stuff like that. But they're going in at Tottenham fans about how bad that was, and now you're seeing it done in stadiums, and any fan that does that is unacceptable. But you know, it's just I just think they're doing a little agenda here, just a little bit. Just say it's just wrong for fans to do it, and
Of course. Yeah. Not to do things like that, right? That's not good. And that's not right to do things like that. But Mari, go and enjoy your birthday, right? Take care. We'll catch up with you later. Yeah. And don't forget, plug your channel, Mari.
Oh yeah, Mari from that Spurs episode. We're gonna have the Love Lounge on Wednesday. We're trying to find something to love.
You can talk about your birthday brunch.
Yeah, I can talk about my birthday brunch. And then we have our next tavern show, which is gonna be really exciting. So I'll mention that on Wednesday. But other than that, keep your heads up and come on, Spurs.
have a good birthday, Mary.
Have a good birthday.
Good
All right.
one.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Just again, I'm following my Twitter feed. Conti tells 5 Live Sport, to be an important team, you need important players. At the moment, we are far away. It takes time, years. Antonio Conte always says his players have to suffer, but now it's Tottenham Hotspur chairman Daniel Levy's turn to take some pain with the Italian desperate for ins and outs. That's from Matt Law. Sorry, Jamie's just put something on Twitter as official will be at the training ground on transfer deadline day until 11 p.m. Have Enoch out, t-shirts, 500 flags. Well, enough is okay. I get that. From what I was saying earlier, I'd like to give them the benefit of this window and the next one. And it's Enoch. It's not Levy. Levy's a distraction. You have to have a new owner, completely new owner of the club if you're going to move it on. But anyway.
Yep. Guys, we're ending the show soon.
Good.
Ingwa.
Yeah, I need to go.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Ingwa, tell us about your YouTube channel and what you do on Twitch.
So I stream games on Twitch. I don't use my YouTube channel too much, but I stream my Twitch stream to the YouTube channel as well. So if you want to catch me, I'm on Engwa94 at Twitch.
All right, Engwa94 at Twitch, right?
Yeah.
And you have your YouTube channel. What's it called?
Just Engwa.
That's Ingwa. Yeah, his
Just
YouTube channel
Ingwa.
is called Ingwa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, if
Yeah.
you're watching, just go and give him a like and subscribe on his videos, right?
Oh,
But
thank
do
you.
you do any do you do anything on about Spurs on Ingwa?
Oh no, I leave my Spurs content to myself.
Yeah. Oh, now you're joining
And to
Spurs
you.
Vision. You
Yeah.
can put it out here too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
But
That's
that,
good.
yeah, I just do
Right.
gaming.
Ingwa
Yeah,
95
thank you.
Twitch.
Though.
Right. Ingwa.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. And Guguma, thanks for joining us again, all the way from
Thank
South
you.
Korea. I know it's about 4 a.m. your time now, right? Got to go to
Yes.
work tomorrow,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
Mhm.
So have a good sleep, right? And the rest, and then we'll catch up later. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks
Good
again
night,
for having me
Guguma.
as well, by the way.
Yeah.
See you
I'll put
later.
you in the
Ingwa,
back room. I'll put you in the
enjoy
back
the
room
rest of
for
your
a while.
Sunday.
Yeah, I'll put you in the back
Will
room
do.
for a while. I'll come back to you guys later. All right. Bye. Ian, you had your first rant about the club, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm frustrated. I am frustrated
I
because I
know.
really I had expectations when Conte came in that money would be made available, etc., etc., and this was the new beginning. And so far, it hasn't happened. The next 8 days and then the next window are really important, as I say. I can understand now what people say after that performance. Players aren't good enough, etc. There's got to be a change. I'm happy. Look, if the money's made available and Conte can get the players, there's no doubt if Conte gets the players, that will go places. But I can understand people saying enough is enough, but you have to find the right target. And the two targets are one, Enoch. It's not Levy. Enoch has to get the ownership out. Otherwise, it's just new wine in old bottles. And we need to try and identify an owner, someone that will come in and put serious money into the club.
Yeah. And of course, Ian, where can we find you?
Oh, you can find me whenever someone invites me online. I don't have my own channel. It was Bobby. I owe it all to Bobby, and I can't wait for Bobby to come back because it was Bobby when I was on the broadly the don't be stupid about this Enoch out or Levy out. You've got to find an alternative if you want them out. And Bobby said, come on my show. All right, okay. I thought I'm going to get abused here. I'll probably be hitting the exit studio button before too long. Talk about. Hang on, give me a minute. Is that better?
Okay.
Oh,
yeah. Are you
sorry
better?
about that. I did hit the mute button. And as I say, Bobby had me on and had a lot of fun chatting with the Dannies and the Bryans of this world and what have you. And when he got ill, it's just such a shock. Getting absolutely. Life's made cardboard cut out of yens. I'll come on. In fact, funny enough, Chris from Let's Talk Tottenham just said, "Will you come on a stream tonight?" And I told him one a day's enough. I've got a partner and what have you, so I try not to do. But I'll come on streams and I'll have my rants. I'll say my bit. I'll try and be relevant. Try and be entertaining. An important 8 days in the history of our club coming up.
Yep, and to tell the truth, when Bobby is ready to meet you, I think he'll be very pleased that you come over to our side.
Yeah.
All right, Ian, I'll put you in the back room for a while while Jamie and I do the closing. I'll see you later. Bye.
Yeah.
All right, Jamie. So we lost.
It wasn't a trouncing, but yeah. Staying up this late for that was it worth it?
Yeah, but nah, it's always worth it, right? It's worth watching our club again play. Our Spurs play against Chelsea. Didn't expect much from it. I mean, I expected us not to win. That's one thing, right? If we got a draw, I'll be very happy, right? If we won, then it'd be more or less a miracle, and that will more or less tell Levy that he doesn't have to buy anyone. So we lost, right? But before we go, let's give a shout out to the guys in the chats, right? Chris Agamba, Ingwa. Okay, Ingwa was in the show too, but Ingwa's left. Dr. Jekyll, right? Like Jamie says, right? Jens, Aaron, right? Who else? Chris Agamba. Yeah, I've said that name already. Who else do we have?
Did you say Aaron Dubb?
Scott M. Yep, Aaron. Yep, Scott M. Guguma is still here, right? Who else do we have? Kim. Big up to Kim. I'll have a chat with you later. Yusuf I. Yeah. Yusuf, thanks for
Reload all
joining.
the X's.
Yep. Reload XXXXX 6 X's. Right. And who else do we have?
Footy Live, Tom.
Oh, Tom, Footy Live. Yeah, Footy Live. Yep. He was on too. Yep. Yep.
Mark
Thanks,
Swift.
Mark Swift. Mark Swift. Yep. Yep. Mark Swift is one of our mods. Right. Who else do we have? Scott M. I think we've said everyone. Covered everyone. Yeah.
My wife, who is
Yes, Gracie.
sleeping
Gracie
behind the green screen.
All right, Jamie, any last words?
Good night, sweet dreams, and Levy out.
Yep, guys, same here. All right, thanks for support. All right, good night. Wait. Levy out.